Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? This is a improvised podcast. Let's not call it United Gamedom because we don't want to soil the United Gamedom name, I guess. I'm here with my buddy, Jarret.
Hey, guys.
So, what's up, man?
What's up, dude? Yeah, I just want to let you know, I'm recording from a Voxophone. This recording device is a fucking... That's how bad this shit is that I'm fucking on. Again, to your listeners, yeah, I'm recording from a shit device, and sorry if it sounds fucking terrible. I'm sure...
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm sure Dennis will, will say this. We'll apologize profusely for this terrible quality that I have going on here.
No, it's all right. It's all right. So this is I guess a alcohol-fueled
Yes.
Bioshock Infinite /PAX/ video game podcast.
Oh, I like it. I like it. That's perfect.
We just decided on the fly to do this shit, so we're doing it right now.
Yep.
So you want to talk about PAX first or Bioshock or?
Shit, dude. Okay, all right, let me get my drunk brain in mind here. Okay, I'm gonna crack another one real quick. Yes, let's do Bioshock first since we both know it and we're doing it. And yeah, let's talk about that. Let's do that. If you're cool with that, let's do that.
I'm great. I'm all right.
Awesome.
What a fucking amazing game,
dude. I can't. I mean, you through it, right? You finished it.
I'm not finished. No, not yet. I'm at
Okay.
What's his face? I don't know where you're at. Have you finished the game?
I did. I just finished it last night. So, I mean, I'm fresh off the ending. I'm very fresh off of finishing it.
I heard the ending is pretty fucking nuts.
Dude, I really want to talk about it with you, but I can't because there's so many crucial things that happen in the last 10. I mean, in the ending, there are so many things that I can't. I can't even go through it. I know you don't want to spoil it, and I'm not gonna do that. But wow, just there's dude, it stinks. I want to talk to you about it, but I can't do it. There's no way.
Yeah, let's not spoil it for me and
anybody else, right? Yeah.
What a fucking amazing game.
So how you're up to how far along percentage-wise would you say, like 75 or somewhere around there?
I'm going after Fink right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm really like spending my time going around, going after everything, like looking in every fucking crate that I can find.
Yeah.
Every barrel, everything. I'm just going around and doing everything I can. This game, man, it is so amazing. The way it makes you feel, the way you're just absorbed by the game. I mean, it's just, oh my god,
dude. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, you're in it. You're in the world. You're fucking running around, and you're like, oh my god, look at this thing. And dude, and the crate searching, Jesus Christ. I mean, it has, the original Bioshock has that effect on you too. You know, the original one has that, and this one is no different. You definitely run around searching fucking every nook and cranny for, of course, voxophones and all, the little things that you want to pick up to make the game complete. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. It's like you're going around, and I mean, just when you get off the like the pod that brings you to Columbia, you get off the pod and you look around at the city, and it's like you're just dazzled.
Oh my god!
I thought first Bioshock, and I was like, that was underwater, but still it was overwhelming and everything, and when get out at Columbia with the sun everywhere and the stores and all the people talking to you, and I mean, well, you get off, you're in that kind of church, kind of with all the candles and everything. I mean, just the I don't know if you're playing it on PC. You're playing it on PC.
Oh yeah, yeah. I refuse to play it on anything less. I was like, fuck it, I'm doing PC, no other way.
Like the sunlight just reflecting on everything, and just I don't know, the light that comes in like just reflects on everything, and I mean it's just incredible.
It's amazing.
Like I think I spent like 20 minutes just going around that church place and just looking at everything and
Yeah.
taking it all in. It's just really remarkable. It is a remarkable beginning to a game. It really is.
I couldn't agree more. I've never had so much. I don't know if I want to say fun, but maybe just awe of just running around for the first 20 minutes in a game, and being that involved in the world that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you don't really start the game until, what would you say, about 20? I mean, at least if you're really exploring around. I mean, 20, 30 minutes of just of just moving from person to person, like you said, like in the church.
Yeah.
Moving around from person to person, exploring the different, things you can do.
Yeah, then you get quote unquote baptized in the water.
Right.
And everything.
Which is that's why I love fucking Bio. I mean, I didn't play the first one for a long time. Like, I played it way after it launched. And I was shocked even years after about how great its story was. And the same thing applies. I mean, I can't say this. I'm sure you agree. It's just an amazing story. And you're right, like the world it puts you in is shockingly good.
Like the environment you go through, it's like, at one point you're at Battleship Bay, and the other point you're at, different points in the game, and you're like, oh my god, every environment looks tremendously incredible.
Everything.
Yeah, everything just looks amazing. Even when you're in that Asian guy's like his workshop, like the light that comes from the thing that turns in like this big wheel that turns in his workshop, in his work and everything, and oh my god, everything just grabs you and just it's just gorgeous. Everything is gorgeous.
It is. Yep. I couldn't agree more. It is. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. Well worth the 60. I can't stress that. I would absolutely pay that.
Oh yeah.
Very well worth it. The writing, everything, the dialogue. What do you think? What do you think about Elizabeth? I mean,
I really like Elizabeth, like her innocence and her, like she has no idea what's going on, and like she comes to grips. We'll try not to spoil anything here, but she kind of like she kind of like gets into. She knows what's going on at one point, and she gets really pissed, but at the same time she's not pissed, and it's. I mean, I really love the character.
Yeah.
At first, it's like, oh, you have somebody with you, and I don't know, I don't know how that's going to be and everything, but it's really a great experience. Maybe a little bit too on the easy-ish side, maybe you would say.
Yeah. Are you playing on medium difficulty?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I did too. I didn't know, like, medium is misleading to me. Like, I thought that it was not normal but harder. I didn't know that it was pretty much the normal. It's pretty much normal setting. I probably would have played on hard. I've heard that's probably the best difficulty to play on.
I know Darren's playing on hard.
He's playing on. Okay, he is. I wonder. I would actually like to play that. Yeah, I would agree with you. I think it's more easy than than most standard, difficulty settings.
Like you run out of ammo, and she's like, "Hey, here's some ammo."
Yeah, and it's just right. And I know, like the first Bioshock, you run out of. I mean, definitely salts is definitely the thing you run out of easiest, I would say. I use them pretty frequently, but as far as difficulty goes, the medium difficulty, I would not choose if I had to start it again over and not playing it for the first time. I would definitely choose the harder. The harder difficulty. Absolutely.
Like I died a couple of times, but that was me being reckless. Just diving into here's a couple of people. Oh, I have my salts. Then you get bombarded by those guys who shoot the like the kind of bomb things, the fire thing.
Yep, fireman dudes or whatever. Yeah.
you just get destroyed by those guys if you go, you know, without any caution, head on. You just get destroyed by those guys. So then I say, okay, I'll just relax and stay back and shoot guys in the head, you know.
Right.
And so I have that like a perk, I guess you could call it. Shoot a guy in the head, it electrifies everybody around.
Oh, right. It's got the chain effect kind of thing. Yeah.
So, you know, it makes the game, to me, it makes the game really easy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
medium, it's really easy.
You're right. I completely agree. A lot of those things, yeah, it's shocking how staggering the effects are when you start using, the gear. Some of the gear is very powerful. I mean, very powerful. Yeah, like that one especially. And it's the melee one also. I think one of them does, I'm trying to spoil, but fire damage. And then one of them, does the shock one as well. So it's, and they stun immediately. It's 50%. So every 2 guys you hit, you're going to hit one of them for sure with the shock effect, which is, you know, pretty common. I mean, when you're in a mob like that, you're gonna be shocking a lot of people. Yeah.
It's like the Patriot. They say, oh, the Patriot, you know, it's like, no problem with that guy. Just shock him a couple of times and shoot him in the back, and that's pretty much it. Like, it, you know, it's no problem at all with that guy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, especially in the back. Oh my God, yeah, you take him down pretty quickly in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elizabeth with her, you know, her tears everywhere. Like, if you want cover, if you want, you know, like a turret or something, she has everything there, so it makes it even easier.
I agree.
To get through everything.
Did you find that? Let me ask you this: did you find that a little overwhelming at times? Like I found myself, especially in the heat of battle, when the battle's going on, you're jumping from, oh my God, what should I put up cover? Should I put up a hook above the sky?
Yeah.
I found myself kind of like a little panicky, and those kind. I don't know if maybe I guess it's the first time kind of playthrough type thing, but I noticed myself constantly going between salts if they were available and med packs if I needed them, and maybe a skyhook to kind of, you know, bomb, you know, fucking dive bomb on the guys if I needed to do that. But it was very, I noticed that kind of thing was cool. It was very, very cool. But I noticed I was like, oh my God, what I don't know, what do I need the cover? And also a lot of the turret. There's a bunch of options, at least 10, I would say. Like you got the turrets. You know, like a decoy type dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But it's when I got to that point, I was like, okay, well, I'm used to fending off for myself, so I don't know, maybe cover.
Right.
You know, maybe I don't. I don't know what to choose. I'm not a big fan of the skyhooks.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not a big fan of the rail thing. Okay, it's cool. But, you know, I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, people were going, oh my God, skyhooks, and, you know, you can go on the rails and all that. I'm like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know. Well, but, you know, whatever.
Dude, the sky rail system is, I couldn't agree more with you, actually. I think it's, the design of it is awesome. Like, to have that ability is cool. Its functionality is a tad bit different. Like when you're on it and you're ready to, you know, try to I noticed there's a lock-on button. Guys, did you ever get a lock-on to actually work?
No,
right,
never.
Right. All it did for me is do the, you know, aiming down the sights thing. Perhaps I was doing it wrong. I mean, it says to use the right stick, click in, or if you're using, you know, keyboard and mouse, it's obviously different, but yeah. So I never got a guy to lock in, but I found it was very difficult to, you know, hone in on a guy and actually jump in on at that speed. I mean, the speed is very fast.
Yep, it's very, very fast. I know it slows down when you get to a certain, you know, point that they want you to focus on. Like it slows down a little bit, and okay, maybe you should get off here. Maybe. Okay.
Right.
You know what? So I mean, And you can't use your salts when you're on that
Right.
thing. I use my salts a whole lot in the game.
Yeah.
Like shock a guy, or I, throw fire at a guy or whatever. I'm not a big fan of the bat thing, like the bats.
Oh, right. Okay, the crow thing, or whatever. Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good.
I'm not a big fan of that really, or the bucking bronco or something like that.
Okay, the levitate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those. Like I use fire and electricity pretty much on everything.
Okay.
So,
Yes. Okay.
so
See, that's interesting. Like we use different play styles on that. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool to hear that you use something completely different than what I use.
okay, what do you use?
I definitely use the charge. I like I kind of like getting up in their faces and kind of mailing a little bit. So I would charge in, and then use I had the shield. So I would use the shield. I think it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
The Bronco one or the?
Oh, you know what? That might be later. That might be late game. I don't know. I can't remember if it is. But anyway, there's a shield type one, and then you charge. So you put up the shield and charge in. So that's a great example of the differences you can have playing it. Like you're using fire and electricity. That's perfect. I mean, whoever that's working for a lot of people. That's great. It's good shit.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. It's the rail thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really into the first time you use the rails to get to, I think it's Battleship Bay.
Yeah, I think so.
You have to get. Yeah. I think I spent like 20 minutes going around.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? Get off here. Going round and round. It's like, what the fuck am I doing right here?
Exactly. You're right, because you're running around, and especially, nothing is clear on the rails. And I notice also, like, when you're in a panic, especially when some of the heavies come in, and they're trying to fight you on the ground, and you're trying to get out of there, so you're kind of move around, especially, I notice it's very delayed. Like, you're looking up at the sky rails, and the prompt is it's a prompt. It's a prompt to hit a button to jump over the sky rails. And I notice that's very delayed. It's like you're trying to get out, trying to get off of that platform, whatever you're on, to try to get, away from that character. And then the delay in that will cost you, you get some hits in there.
Yeah.
Skyrim is a little flawed. I agree with you. I think it's a little cool, but it's very flawed, I believe. Yeah. From a combat standpoint, like when you're in combat, it's flawed.
It's a cool thing, but it's like to me, it's not implemented well.
Right. I completely agree.
There's something that's missing there that could have been, better or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me, baby. I don't know, but it's the whole rail thing. It's not my thing. Right. I'd rather go to point and do my thing. And like in the first Bioshock, you're underwater, you go to one point and the other and whatever,
mm-hmm.
Not without using rails or without using, it's not my thing.
I believe me, I'm completely on your side on that one. It's a weird system. I think and again, to reiterate, it's a very cool idea. Yes, I agree. Implemented semi-poorly as far as combat goes. Yeah. When you're trying to do something quickly, it's a little tough. It's cool. When you first do it, you're like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm on a rail. It's fucking awesome. It's cool. Look at this. I'm speeding around. But then when you're fighting in it, a little less positive, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. But, let me reiterate this. Ken Levine is a fucking genius.
My God. If this guy wrote games for multiple companies, I would be on board. This guy can write he can write a dialogue and he can write a story. What a fucking brilliant dude.
Yeah. He does everything. I mean, that guy, the ideas that he has, the whole focus on religion
mm-hmm.
and racism and all that. it's, it makes you think. It makes you, not a whole lot of games make you sit back and go, man,
Yeah.
Maybe we're in a world like that, maybe, this is in 1910, I think.
Yeah,
Something like that.
12, something around there, yeah.
And it's still like this pretty much today,
Yeah.
if you think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's always going to exist, and you're right. It does bring you into your own thoughts on what racism, and yeah, there's a lot of racism in the game, that's for sure. Yeah, ton of that, and you see it, and you do think about it. You're right. It absolutely brings you into your own mind about it, which is a very good thing for a story. It's like a movie. It's like a good movie. That's big. That's a pretty big thing, in my opinion. I haven't felt that way in a long time about a game, but this one really brings you into it, for sure.
Yeah. And it makes you think about religion, and I mean, I'm not, I'm Catholic, but I'm not a practicing Catholic.
Yeah, same here. I think we're all of us Catholics at this point are kind of. If you're not super hardcore about it, then you're like us. You're just fucking middle of the road, whatever, dude. Good.
Yeah. And you see all these, the point of view that he's trying to get across, like these whole fanatic religious types that go fucking nuts about everything. The whole prophet thing and the whole, this guy, he's like the prophet. He's like,
Yeah.
To me, he symbolizes a little bit the Pope,
Very
in
popish.
some way.
Very popish, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So it's like, this guy, he's the truth. He says everything right. He's, listen to this guy. He knows what he's saying. He knows what he's doing. Black people are Chinese people, black people, whatever, they're inferior to us. They're supposed to, support, they're supposed to obey us and all that, and we're the superior race and all that. And I mean, it's pretty much like that today. I mean, if you look at the way things are going right now, it's like, it's pretty much like that in 2013.
Well, okay. Yeah, you're right. That is very much portrayed in the game. I would say this might be semi-offensive to some people. Yeah, but it's very easy, very simple. I've noticed this as well. It's very simple to talk about white people just destroying other races and being the bad guy. It's very easy to do that. Very easy. I think that's a kind of an easy thing as far as a storytelling direction. I did notice that. I'm like, okay, here's another, here's something else that portrays white people as the ultimate evil. I don't know if it's being a part of the race or just seeing it multiple times. I don't know. But I think that happens. Sure. I think it definitely happens. I've seen it a lot. In my own life, and and everything you see is going to have that. But just throwing that kind of a story out there is still ballsy, I think. Not a lot of people, look at the games that have come out in the past. This is the only game that I can think of in the past 12 months that has ever given me that kind of reaction, where I actually had to think about race and think about, these kind of things that are happening. Or could have happened, obviously, in a fictional world. So that, it's good. It's good. But I think I mean, what's he going to do? He's going to fucking lampoon black people? I mean, you can't do that. You can't do Asians. You can't do that. Because he would get fucking thrown under the bus. If he made a game about, white people being the good guy and a black a person being the evil guy, he would get fucking shit on. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't do that today. You can't do that either. Yeah, sure, racism still happens, of course, but you cannot, do it. You cannot make the game the opposite way, where he's, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean.
I
Not
know.
just because you're white either. Oh boy, we're drunk.
But I mean, it's first of all to touch upon. I guess he touches upon two subject matters that are really
Yeah.
out there. Religion and racism.
Yeah. It's
And,
very topical. I agree. Yeah.
I mean, those are religion pretty much starts wars everywhere.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
So, I mean, everybody's living large in Colombia until what do they call them? The false shepherd
Right. Yeah. Yep.
comes in
False
and
shepherd.
starts
Yep.
everywhere and takes away the sacred lamb, of the place, and everything goes to hell from there. Uh, you know, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Not a lot of games, your Call of Duty games, or we know, on United Gamedom we often bitch about Call of Duty. You won't see a Call of Duty game do something like that.
No, you won't. You will not. You're right.
Of course, there was the airport scene in what was it, Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah. Yep.
But that got a whole lot of press, and I thought that was pretty much the last good thing that Call of Duty did.
Yeah.
To talk about stuff like that. But
I agree.
I mean, today's games, it's you don't really have a whole lot of subject matter. It's go in, kill guys, get out there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's very safe. Yeah, and this one definitely, you're right. It touches on things that are part of not even pop culture, but culture. I mean, our human culture that we deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really good to be emotionally involved in it, especially from a game standpoint. Like you expect that kind of thing from movies. You're gonna, especially if it's a series. The kind of movies you go to, and you expect that kind of thing. But this, it's a game. It's a game, and some people don't give it the kind of respect. And I think this is one of those ones that we should turn, people around on that. Yeah, it really gets you into that mindset of let's, you think about it. And believe me, I've been thinking about the ending for the last 24 hours easily. So, oof.
Yeah, that thing is pretty. It's pretty wild.
Dude, I can't wait to hear your opinions. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it and think about it, and it's gonna be good.
Like, I don't want to finish that fucking game. Like, I want to go. I just want to go in every corner and pick up everything that I can. Yeah. Stay in that world. It just it's like a blanket. It wraps you and keeps you warm and comfortable, and you're in that world, and you're like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing. You're just playing it, and you're like, oh my god, this is great.
It is.
The music, the dialogue, the interactions between Elizabeth and the main protagonist, and it's like, man, this is just well written. Everything's well made. Everything is well. There may be a couple of things with the gameplay that people are like, meh.
Right.
But there's like Ben on my Twitter feed put that up, and I kind of tend to agree with him. Like in the last, like a couple of levels that I played lastly, it's like you go into a place, there's a whole lot of guys, you got to shoot them, you got to get out of that place, there's a whole lot of guys, you go back in, there's a whole lot of guys. It's like it becomes more of a shooter than a story shooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'd like to have those like quiet moments that you go through. You just look at things. You pick up a box of phones. You listen to them. You just go through the environment and look at everything. And instead of like shooting people every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right. There are some of those moments, especially probably where you're at right now, where it is like shoot dudes. But again, and you just said it. You go through sections where it's just it so drags you into the world. I mean, looking at the different, propaganda posters, type thing, it really sells you on all. I mean, the Lincoln. Did you see the Lincoln? I'm sure you saw that. I mean, it's at the very beginning. I can't imagine this would be a spoiler, but the Lincoln one.
Yeah.
I mean, semi near the beginning, where I think that it's some kind of people that really respect John Wilkes Booth. And you walk in, there's a big statue of this motherfucker, and then he goes in a couple rooms, and there's like a devil poster of Lincoln. That makes you start thinking about what this is actually about. I mean, these people are dedicated to the white race. I mean, it's very obvious from the beginning that you go into that, and that's pretty cool. Like, you walk in, it's a world. It takes you away from whatever. Racism is prevalent today, but this takes you into a world where it might be. It's something totally fictional, the world, but still that exists, and it's interesting, very interesting to see that. Like, what if, people who hated Lincoln went off into the sky and fucking made their own world? I mean, that's very cool. Very cool thing.
Yeah. I guess some more heroes are considered gods.
Mm-hmm.
That world, like who is it? Like some presidents are considered gods.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Like, it's, and this guy, like this Comstock guy, is considered to be a prophet.
Yeah.
And you're like, then you come to find out. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not going to talk too much about it.
Yeah.
But you come to find out, and you can pretty much deduce this from, even if you haven't played a whole lot of the game, you can pretty much deduce that this guy is a fucking fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Something wrong with this motherfucker. There's something's not right with this guy. And you come to discover that I'm not at the, I haven't finished the game like you have.
Mm-hmm.
I know what goes on after that. If something happens completely different, that it, 180, and you're like, oh, what the fuck, So I don't know what happens. I don't want to know.
Right.
I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm gonna control on the floor and go, what the fuck, I'm gonna be surprised, but so far, you're like, this guy maybe not, and even the main protagonist, you come to learn a little bit about him.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this guy might not be.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you think he is?
And yes, that's exactly the thought you should continue to have. But dude, I can't wait till you can. I really want to talk to you about this. It sucks that we can't. And obviously we can't because, your listeners are,
exactly.
Some of them have, it stinks. I mean, maybe in the future you can talk at length about it, because it's an amazing game, story-wise and gameplay-wise. But especially story. I think the story, it's fucking Bioshock. Jesus Christ, these guys are good.
Yeah. The story, the environments, the setting. I mean, I don't know if you're like me, but when you got off at, Colombia,
Mm-hmm.
when you set foot in Colombia for the first time, and everybody's like having a great time and talking to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and how are you?
Yeah.
It's like everywhere you go, hey, how you doing? Hey, buddy.
Right.
So, this is great, sun, everything.
Right.
And then you get to the raffle and you find out that things might not be what you think they
Things
are.
are not very good in in Colombia. You're right. That's exactly where you find out that things may not be so good. You're right, because everything is fucking picture perfect. And it's very interesting to see all. Yeah, you're like it's like back to the racing game. Like, it's all white people. You don't see a single black up until that point.
Yeah.
It's pretty early. I can't imagine that'd be a spoiler, but it's pretty early in the game to see that.
It's not really a spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Videos out there from the raffle, actually.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
The guy who goes, do do you like your coffee black these days?
Yeah.
I'm like, holy fuck, dude.
And there's
really?
like blackface, the old school blackface paintings or posters in the background, like as that person is, the couple is dragged out. There's a lot of black, like the old school black. I love they brought that in because that was real. That existed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good to see that they didn't shy away from, showing what actually happened. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Like theater, I think theater had those guys in white, like with painted black faces in it.
And the big pink lips. I mean, they really that's how it was, and that's how they portrayed it. I really respect the fact they didn't shy away from that. If they had shied away from it, I would respect that. I would respect this game a lot less. Because if you're going to tell a story about racism, you need to fucking tell it, and that's how to do it. That's how you really do it.
Yeah, Ken Levine said, fuck this. If people shit on me, they can shit on me, whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
I'm the story I want to tell, and fuck these
Good.
guys.
That's exactly how we should think. You cannot be scared of offending people when you're trying to build a story, and that's exactly what he did here. I think it's genius.
Yeah, it's not Iran, Iraq are the bad guys, and we need to kill them, and like every fucking other Battlefield, Call of Duty,
right?
Crap comes out. I mean, yes, they're good. Some of the games are good. I mean, Call of Duty.
Of course.
I like Ops 2. It was great, but it's still the same mentality of these are the bad guys.
Right.
The good guys.
Yeah.
We're going out to kill these guys and whatever.
Yep.
Never any mention of Canada. Canada's not there. Nobody talks about Canada.
Let me ask you that. Where the fuck is the Canadian military when it comes to these games? Why aren't the Canadians out there fucking...
We have no fucking army, We have PT boats. That's
Oh, God. What?
Guys are
that's fucking great, dude.
Mounties everywhere and...
Mountains everywhere, yeah. You're right, the fucking mountains.
Fuck that shit, man. We have nothing. If Kim Jong-il decides to attack our fucking country,
well,
we're
believe
dead.
me, he's gonna bomb us first. It won't be you guys. It'll be fucking launched at fucking the good old USA.
That motherfucker's going for Hawaii. That guy just threatened to bomb Hawaii.
What a fucking dope. I mean, honestly, what are you doing, dude? Do you know the fucking power that you're... I mean, honestly.
It's like that little mouse, threatening the big elephant. We're going to get you. I'm going to kill you.
You're right. I'm powerful. I'm powerful. Fuck you guys. I'm powerful. Dude,
Dead missiles.
That was good.
Jesus Christ. Come on. We're getting a lot political a little bit, but, whatever.
Dude, fuck it. As long as we're talking funny shit and talking about games, we're good to go. We're good to go.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck him to hell. Yeah. Honestly, he fucking hates us. Fuck him. I give no shits about him.
Yeah, the guy's a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
He's not in the United States.
Yeah.
Come on.
He hates. I mean, like a lot of other countries, he hates. So fuck him. I don't give a shit.
Fuck's wrong. Fuck's wrong.
Right.
Jesus Christ, come on.
Exactly.
The guy just, says, we're going to, bomb Hawaii. As soon as he said those two words, we're going to bomb Hawaii, yeah. He's fucking dead right there,
Well, there you go again. He fucking, yeah, all these, right, exactly what you just said. All these threats, and you know what? Fucking just fucking get rid of them. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking sick. Just fucking get rid of it. These are issues that can be you gotta fucking nip it in the bud, so to speak. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, how many threats are you gonna look before this guy actually does something, and then you're like, oh fuck, now we gotta act? Right.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? Those guys on the forums that go like, hey, it's the best, PS3 is, Xbox is the best, and They just fucking go and insult everybody, and you're a fucking moron. You know, you like Xbox, or you like PS3 or whatever. You
Yeah,
know?
right. I love that you've equated this to an internet troll. That's pretty much just exactly what this fucker is.
And then the moderator comes in and then says, you know, fuck
Right.
you.
Banned. Right. Perma banned.
Fucking
You're
gone.
good. Yeah.
Whatever. Go, yeah, you know, fuck you. You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
Tired of hearing it. You know? So he's just gonna fucking bomb his ass, and that'll be that, and everybody's
Eventually,
happy.
that's what's. I mean, if this goes to the fact that he's gonna fucking launch shit, I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be good.
You know, I mean, it's not just the United States. I mean, Britain, China, Japan, everybody's gonna go and say, you know, fuck this guy. We're gonna fucking bomb his
Yeah.
ass. You know?
But you don't hear that. That's the issue. Yeah, if you heard that, that'd be great. But it's difficult to hear that. I mean, at least here, at least in the United States, you don't. I don't know if I can't imagine that'd be shut off. I mean, I'm sure if we've heard support from multiple countries, that would be, you know, front page news. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. But it's like, if this guy says fuck you because nobody else is saying fuck him. Where it seems like, and even we're not saying fuck him. I'm saying fuck him. Maybe I'm the only fucking dude. I'm saying fuck this dude. Fucking stop. What are you doing?
We don't have any army. Fuck that guy. You know, I mean, fucking.
Yeah, but can't.
You know,
yeah, but you guys are part of us. We're North America, dude. We're fucking brothers. We're brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
We're brothers, dude. I mean, you guys are semi-French, right? I mean, you're from Quebec or Montreal.
Yeah.
Montreal. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're fucking brothers. Even with your French background, we're fucking brothers.
Don't associate me with those motherfuckers.
Right.
Fucking scared motherfuckers. Don't associate me with those guys. Motherfuckers.
I love it, Dennis. That's fucking great to hear. My fucking Canadian brother. I love you.
But, you know, I mean, only you guys and the British, you know, you go into that fucking country and fuck that fucker up. You know, that'll be that.
They won't do it. And because there's so many people against it, it's all politics at this point. So many people are like, fuck, no, well, if you just talk to him, we could solve this. Dude, this fucking guy hates us, and he will do whatever he needs to do. I think it needs to be much more rational.
Yeah.
You know, you fucking rational about it. Fucking get rid. Dude, he's got to go. Fucker.
Yeah. A-bomb that motherfucker, and that's it. You know, that's it.
And it's right, exactly. Dude, fucking we're on the same page. And you know, I honestly didn't expect you would say that. I really didn't.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm like live and let live.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it's like a guy, you know, if somebody like, you know, when you were in high school, like somebody would, you know, those little, you know, that give you like a punch on the elbow, like they all the ways and like punch you and punch you and punch you until you
snap
around and fucking punch him in the face.
Exactly. It's like, oh fuck. All right, better not.
Okay, I'll stop now. Okay, I give up. You know?
Right.
It's like, you know, you guys are just waiting. You know, like you're getting all the punches on the elbow, and you're like, okay, well,
yeah,
whatever. You know, okay. And then when Barack decides to lay the smackdown on that motherfucker's candy ass, it's just gonna go.
I hope he does. He fucking does it. Because you're right. Yeah. But it's a lot of people saying, it's a lot of the American public saying, well, we don't need to, because they're so paranoid about killing, you know, civilians. What about, you know, everybody thinks that they're just going to murder, we're going to murder mass amounts of people. It's like, this guy wants to kill us. You get that? Wants to fucking murder us. Stop it. Stop.
I mean, did you see those motherfuckers on TV? Like bowing down to him?
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean, you want to be behind a fucking idiot?
Right.
What? You know, I don't wish death on anybody, but you know, if you want to be behind that fucker,
You're fucking nuts, right? Exactly. It's just stop. This. It's gotten to a point where people have forgotten reality compared to what they think is right.
Mm-hmm.
Reality is separated from morality in this case, and everybody's fucking but they can't get a grip on what actually is fucking happening. And nobody's fucking talking about it. Nobody's fucking talking about the fact that this guy wants to murder Americans and whoever else the fuck after that. I don't know, but he's definitely targeting it. I mean, he said in multiple things, fuck America. I mean, pretty much fuck America.
And Canadians and all that.
All the shit will come to a head.
The guy's a fucking, he wants to rule the world.
Yeah,
so.
He's a fucking megalomaniac, and he's the leader of a semi-powerful country. I'm assuming. He's gonna fucking go. He's fucking trying to launch fucking missiles. Stop it.
I mean, you remember Hitler, people?
Right.
Same fucking
These
thing.
things happen. Right, and people forget. But you know what? People will forget that. They forget that people like this exist, and they come into power, and they actually do want to take over the world and kill a lot of people in doing so.
Yeah.
People forget that. Because they're fucking on their iPhones and fucking, oh shit, what's on Netflix? They can't fucking remember.
Looking at their TV and going,
they can't fucking remember. Exactly, dude. They gotta remember that.
What are we doing him? If we fuck up, we're just killing this guy before he drops a fucking 9/11 on you guys again.
Dude,
It's
not gonna be good. I mean, if that happens, people will be pissed, but people will forget it again, and it's just because people have already forgotten what happened there.
Yeah.
And,
we should have done something. No, we should have attacked them. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about offending people. Don't offend, people that. The classic example is of profiling. Sorry, but the people that did this were of Muslim and of that origin. So sorry, those people get profiled. Fuck. I mean, we all have to go for fucking airport security. Jesus Christ, fucking profile everybody. I don't give a shit. Everybody should be fucking profiled. It's a matter of rationality, not a matter of who's fucking offended. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm going on a political rant here. Oh boy. Oh, it's all drunk time. Oh boy.
We're going everywhere. We're going everywhere with this podcast. We told you this is uncensored.
Exactly. If you fuckers don't like it, I don't
exactly.
Care. I don't. But for Dennis's, for his long-time listeners, don't be offended. Keep listening, and we all love you. You're very important.
Yep. By the way, Dead's coming out soon, so get ready. You see that fucking movie?
What's that?
Evil Dead?
Yes. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. What do you think about that?
That looks, I mean, for a reboot, that looks fucking amazing.
I couldn't agree more. I love the original, but this looks, and I hate reboots, but this looks like they actually fucking, and I heard Sam Raimi is pretty, really into it.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing from what they've done. I mean, the trailer creeps me out. I mean, it's very creepy. I've never been scared by no movie scares me, but that, little bit of jitters yeah, a little bit.
That fucking person under the stairs there, that fucking, what the fuck is that thing? I mean, scares the fucking shit out of me.
They really did a good job with the special, I don't know if it's special effects or the makeup. I think they had a pretty hardcore policy about keeping the makeup and, realistic effects instead of CG, which is good. I think they need to do that. They fucking that's what keeps it fucking real. It's cheaper to do CG, so I understand why they do that, but it looks like they did a good job with this one. I have high hopes.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're going from one point to another here, but
we're good, dude. You know what, dude? It's a drunk. You specify that we're doing a drunk.
Pub event, beer
right.
flowing.
We're having a conversation. We're having a conversation at this point. You and I are having a conversation about whatever the fuck, and that's how it's gonna go. That's a good go.
Any movies besides that you're interested in this summer?
Not a one. I
No?
can't think of a one. Do you have anything that's going on you can think of?
Well, Superman, that new Superman movie.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good example. Yeah, I'm
I
interested
mean,
in that.
the guy that produced Batman and the guy from 300
Yeah, right.
directing, that looks all right. That looks like it's going to be all right.
The only thing that kind of I saw the trailer and he's fishing. I'm not sure where they are going with it. I'm sure it's gonna be because it's Zack Snyder, right? I mean, he did X-Men 2.
Yep, yep.
So I have high hopes for that. Superman's a tough one to do. Superman's a tough one, dude, because he's the most powerful character, but yet he's so vulnerable to fucking kryptonite, and they always throw that in. Because he's the ultimate. He really is the ultimate superhero. I mean, it really is. When you really boil it down, Superman is fucking the best. But he's so fucking vulnerable to stupid kryptonite, which apparently is available at any corner store you want to fucking go to, and anybody can fucking get it at any point in time, which is ridiculous to me. Come on, it's fucking kryptonite. It's from Krypton.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a part of the planet.
Right.
It's like Lex Luthor has. Hey, I have kryptonite here.
Right.
There you go. There you go.
Right, there you go. Oh, it's we can do. Right.
Speaking of that, what do you think of the Injustice video game coming out?
I think it's a great idea, especially for the guys from NetherRealm. I mean, it's from them, right?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
but 7 or 9, right? I mean, that's the game it's amazing.
That's going to be fucking amazing.
It's going to be great. I agree with you. I think it's going to be incredible, especially with the characters you love and know. And that last Mortal Kombat game is fucking amazing.
That was a fucking great game.
Great game.
Great. They call it Mortal Kombat 9.
Right. Yeah. I think it has the moniker of 9. Yeah, I think it's just an incredible game. And anything those guys do, and they bring that, play style and game design into this realm, fucking hey, dude, it's gonna be perfect. Everybody's gonna love it. I have no worries about that one at all. I think that one's gonna be great. I can't imagine they fucked that up in any way.
No. I mean, people may be less aware of DC,
right.
Like it's Batman, Superman, maybe Wonder Woman.
Right.
And that's pretty much it. People don't know about the other characters in the series. I mean, Joker, of course, Lex Luthor, of course,
right.
But, I mean, the other people, it's like, who the fuck is this guy? Shazam,
mm-hmm.
Green Lantern, that fucking horrible movie they fucking did with that fucking motherfucker.
You hate Green Lantern?
I mean, did you see that fucking movie?
Dude, I saw it and I hated it too. And you sound like me because you love the character. You love Green Lantern.
I mean, Green Lantern is
one of the best.
It's great.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and it's like, it turns out it's a fucking comedy or something. What the? Ryan Reynolds? I mean, what the fuck?
I know.
What's this guy doing?
I thought it was, when I first saw the casting, I was like, Ryan Reynolds is a good, physically, is a good Hal Jordan. Like, the look of him is perfect for Hal Jordan.
Yeah, Deadpool.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, are you Marvel? Are you DC? What the fuck are you? I know you're going where the money is, but, I mean.
Choose your fucking comic.
Right. I mean, Deadpool or Green Lantern, what the fuck are you? I mean, I don't see that fucker as Deadpool, first of all.
Yeah.
Deadpool needs to be like a comedian,
yeah.
Comedian type, brawly, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck I would as Green Lantern, Deadpool, but needs to be a funny guy.
Well, they fucked up by totally fucking up the character of Deadpool in the last X-Men. That last
What the fuck
X
was...
movie was fucking awful. Ugh. They destroy. I mean, Deadpool. Really? What the fuck? I mean, Deadpool wasn't even mentioned as a
Yeah,
name.
they don't say Deadpool. They say what is
Project 11 or
Subject,
something like that, or something.
Subject 10?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because it's after Wolverine, I guess, right? So he was Project
Yeah.
X.
It's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude.
And at the end, it's like...
They really
like,
fucked that up.
come on. Jesus Christ.
Terrible.
Fuck. Like, Deadpool is one of the, fan favorites.
Easily.
I mean...
Easily wrong. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
And you're gonna go and fuck up that guy? I mean, come on.
Right. And made him like a weird villain. I don't get the mentality of it. I mean, I guess they had to have a villain, but I mean, Deadpool was it? But he wasn't even mentioned as Deadpool. Yeah, it was totally nonsensical.
It's like everybody knows he's Deadpool, but it's like
right. We're not
whatever the fuck they call it. Jesus Christ. Hugh Jackman. I mean, yeah, he's a great actor, but
right.
It's pretty much his movie. He's Wolverine, and he's the guy who makes all the money, and
yep.
Ryan Reynolds, and whatever.
Wow, you're absolutely right, because you can totally see that the Hugh Jackman X-Men as Wolverine makes a ton of money. I mean, they're making another one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously that's the system seller, so to speak. That they know that he's the money maker, that character's the money maker, and they're gonna fucking milk it till the end.
Is he gonna sing his way through the thing?
Fuck, I hope he does. He should, to make up for the fucking last one.
I don't know. I mean, Miserable is a great movie. I mean, it's a great movie, for what it is. But
you talking about Les Miserables?
Well, I mean, it's a good movie. I mean, for what it is. And for what it is, it's a good movie.
I know Les Miserables, and I can't. But here's the thing: I can't sit. I can't do it. I will have.
Don't forget that.
You're right. I can't sit through. There's no way I could fucking go down and sit through. There's no way.
Okay, let me ask you one thing.
All right, do it.
Did you like Grease? The movie Grease?
Yes. Yes. Because, yes, I did. And I will fucking admit to that wholeheartedly. I love fucking Grease. It was a part of my childhood. I don't know why, but I know the question is coming. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I honestly, I have the DVD, I have the VHS, I have the Blu-ray of Grease, and I watch that fucking movie at least once every year.
Dude, I know. Believe me, and I watch it. I don't even own it, but I at least watch it once every year, easily.
I know every song, lyric per lyric, beginning to end. I have the soundtrack on tape.
Yep.
On what the fuck ever, not Blu-ray, but whatever the fuck you call it, and CD. I have that. I have it on my iPod. I mean, I listen to that shit. I know every lyric from beginning to end.
Yep.
And I'm ready to say, no matter what the fuck people say, it is one of my favorite movies of all time. It is one of my favorite movies.
You know what? I'm going to also say, I'm going to agree with you and say it's one of the best movies of all time. I'm even joking. I really have an affinity for Grease. I do, dude. I'm with you. Let's be gay together. Yep. In a totally non-homosexual way, let's be gay. Because that's the thing. I think these musicals are inherently, built for women. They have that moniker. Women love musicals. They do. They fucking do. We love Grease because we grew up with it, and it's fucking awesome. Grease is fucking awesome. It's fucking about cars and dudes singing and being badass, smoking and shit. They're fucking girls. It's awesome.
Yeah, racing cars and, being, I mean, Who the fuck didn't want to fuck Olivia Newton-John at the end of that movie?
Didn't? Even when I saw that at a very tender age of fucking whatever 12, 13, whatever I was, I fucking got a. Of course, I got a rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she comes out in those skin tight,
Fucking
black
tight pants.
Jesus Christ, man! Holy crap!
Dude, it is something you can't and that was instilled from our parents.
Yeah.
To watch fucking Grease and to
It's like
love it.
laying that bikini there. I mean, you never forget that.
How can you?
You know.
How can you live in Newton-John's tight ass and this?
Everything.
God, I love her.
Jeez.
Aside from horrendous cancer, she eventually fucking
For her, but I mean, Danny Zuko was he was the man. I mean, everybody wanted Danny Zuko.
Oh my God.
You know?
John Travolta was untouchable. That was when he was fucking untouchable.
Fever and all, Grease and all that. Jesus Christ.
Urban Cowboy, all those movies during the 80s.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying John Travolta, like, oh my God, he's fucking, I want to grab his hot bulge. But fucking, John Travolta was the man at the time. Olivia Newton-John was fucking hot as shit. That's pretty much how it goes for you and me, you and I, in our age group. We fucking love Olivia Newton-John, her tight, skin tight, fucking black pants. We can't get enough.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you something. This is coming out of fucking nowhere.
Dude. Fucking give it to me.
Who's the boss? I used to watch Who's the Boss.
I fucking love you said that. All right, go ahead.
And I mean, Alyssa Milano. I used to buy all these fucking teen magazines back in the day.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, before you go on, I gotta say, which teen magazines did you buy?
Oh, what the fuck was it? I can't remember the fucking name. Like Corey Haim and Corey Feldman and Alyssa Milano and fucking Kirk Cameron and all those motherfuckers.
Like teen. Wait. In Canada, do you get like Teen Beat and all that? Like all.
It was Teen Beat. Yeah, it was Teen Beat.
Oh,
exactly.
No, you bought Teen Beat?
Was it Tiger Beat? I think it was
Beat.
Tiger Beat.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. Teen Beat was what we had here, but that sounds like an equivalent to the Canadian version.
Fucking take out her pictures or her posters that she had.
Yeah.
Put them on my wall, and I was like, and still today, if she were to walk in to my front door, I would say, Jesus Christ, let's do it right away, right now. It's so.
Alyssa Milano is hot as shit, dude. I can't knock you. She's hot as shit.
That girl. I mean, I used to. Did you see the movies that she did, like Embrace of the Vampire?
Yes, I did. And you know why I saw those? Because she was in them.
Yep. Exactly.
And you know what? She was fucking hot as shit. Did they show her tits in any of those?
Oh yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
I can't remember what her tits look like. I'll Google that later. I can't remember what her tits look like.
I was watching that and I was like, oh my God, Alyssa Milano.
Fucking building up a nice fucking load.
By the way, this is rated R. This podcast.
Yes, it is. Kids, stay far, far away from this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Busting a nut and fucking curse words all over the place.
But I mean, Jesus Christ, dude, Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that girl was amazing. Still is amazing. I mean,
yes, still is amazing. You're absolutely right.
All over Twitter, and sometimes she posts pics of herself, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, holy crap.
Milano, yes, you're absolutely right. And she got, and you know when you noticed it was after Who's the Boss, like when she was older. Then you started noticing, okay, in the when we were of age, when we were old enough to actually fucking jerk off to it, really jerk off to it, she was fucking incredible. Nice, perfect ass, hit, all that. Dude, she was amazing. And you're right.
And no fucking internet in that day.
Right, so we had to fucking download it 56K.
Yeah.
We're fucking getting a pixel apiece.
It took you a fucking hour and a half to get a fucking picture.
These kids don't know this, Dennis. These kids don't know
Exactly.
what it's like to A, not have
Mother-
internet, and B, download internet
Oh.
at fucking ridiculous slow
Yeah.
speed.
Motherfuckers with their iPhones
Yep.
and going, oh, look at that. You fuckers don't know what it was like to download a picture at 28K, 28.8K.
They know nothing. And yeah, you hear us, you fuckers? You know nothing about downloading at shit speed.
2.5 fucking hours to download a fucking picture.
Dude, I remember printing out porn, like, not even porn, just naked girl pictures. Did you print it? I only remember I was 15 when I got my first internet-capable computer. So I fucking downloaded a picture of a naked, not even a porn picture, a naked woman. Not even a dick going into a pussy type of picture. Just I'm talking about like a nude woman, and that's it. And I jerked to that. Dude, you have no fucking idea how much jerk time was dedicated to that one picture. And I would fucking fold it up. And it was a printer. It was printer fucking paper, so it would deteriorate very quickly.
Yeah. You'd print that on your printer that goes, like a right.
Your desk jet, your basic desk jet fucking computer back in the fucking 90s. And fucking jerked to that for hours. I mean, not hours at a time, but you would use that over hours, over multiple days and weeks. And we fucking, dude, you're in my generation. You know that shit. You know how that went.
Do you remember those BBSs?
See, BBS is a tad bit before me. That bulletin board system is a little bit before me. I wish I was a part of it because I've heard stories of great shit. I hope you have an amazing bulletin board story. Oh, please tell me you do.
I used to go. I didn't have a computer in my house. I used to go to my friend's house. We'd log into those, those chat BBSs.
Oh my God, yeah.
Where you'd write like a sentence like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
Take you like 20 minutes to get a fucking reply on the fucking page. You'd be like, you'd waiting and there's a reply. Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's like we used to chat that way. I mean, no fucking Twitter. There was no fucking Facebook.
Nothing.
I mean, no, nothing of that. You would type in a thing and you'd wait like 20 minutes for a reply, and you're like, hey, she replied to me, and like there were no private conversations.
Right.
Fuck that shit, dude. It was like basic, basic everything.
Right.
And we used to play games on BBSs. We used to play. That was pretty much close to the birth of Battle.net.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Pretty much to the birth of that. Going back to video games, people. Sorry. Like it was the birth of Battle.net, and I mean, I used to go to a friend's house, and we used to fucking spend like from 9 p.m. to 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. I used to sleep at his place, and we used to chat with people, and we maybe get 10 phrases out in that period of time. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm great.
Right.
Can you call me at this number? I'm at that, and they'd call us at like a landline, and hey, how you doing?
So did you? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but did you ever fucking like use that for fucking hookups?
Of course, dude.
Fuck, dude, that's so odd. See, that's how it should be. It should be call or put a message out. You get a call, and then you fuck. That's exactly how it should work.
But I mean, that's how it went back then.
So off.
You send out a message, hey, how you doing?
Now it's just a fucking dude. It's a fucking dude on the other end.
You go to those fucking meetup BBSs and you say, okay, call me at this number. And we weren't afraid of anything.
Yeah.
We'd give fucking house fucking numbers, dude. Our house numbers.
Right.
Where our parents were.
Right.
We'd get our numbers and they would call us on that fucking phone and hey, how you doing? Let's meet up somewhere, and you'd go there, meet the girl. She was 500 pounds, and, 4'9".
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm sure, dude. Those, I don't want to offend anybody.
No, fuck it. You're good, dude.
I mean, whatever. You'd meet up with those girls, and it's like, fuck, I met a girl on the internet. I met a girl on a fucking computer.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine back then what it was like?
Oh my god.
I mean, for us talking to somebody else that wasn't in the room with you, or was on the phone with you, or whatever, it was fucking insane,
it was
dude.
Amazing. It was right. It was magic.
It was fucking. It's like you're sitting in front of your fucking computer.
Right.
I remember, a little later on in my life or whatever, I used to go downtown Montreal. Okay, there was a place where they would have. It's a internet cafe.
Yeah.
Okay. Back then, today it's like whatever.
Right.
But back then it was a fucking sensation.
Yeah.
There would be 200 people in that fucking place, and we'd go in, we'd pay like, I don't know, $50 for 2 hours or something like that. We'd sit in a booth, and you'd sit in front of a computer and chat on MIRC.
Oh my god, yeah.
Thing. You remember that fucking thing?
I've heard of it. I've never experienced.
Oh, I mean, you would sit down and chat with somebody on MIRC, and it's like real time. That was real time. You said something, they'd reply to you. You said something, you go into private chat and chat with people. Me and my friend used to, I'm not fucking kidding you, dude. We used to get in at 8 o'clock at night. We'd go out, we'd leave the place at 3 because it closed at the same time as clubs.
It's like a bar, yeah. It sounds like a bar, yeah.
We'd leave at 3 o'clock in the morning. I literally forced my friend to buy a computer. I paid half of that fucking shit. I paid half of that computer.
Yeah.
We'd go to his house. We would spend, I'm not shitting you. I'd get there in the afternoon, maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and we would chat until 6 or 7 a.m. the next morning.
Dude.
With people.
That is a fucking amazing story. I love that you just explained all. Continue. I can't. That's great.
I mean, for us, it was like, oh my God, these people are all around the world, and we would talk to these people on the computer. We would type to them, and they would answer us.
Right.
Today you have Twitter and all that fucking shit.
Right.
And you take that shit for granted, but back then, dude, it was like fucking magic.
Right. It's a wizard's doing. Back then.
You were like, how is this even fucking possible?
Dude, that's a fucking great story. That is an amazing story because you guys are doing it at the cusp of fucking internet connectivity to the rest of everybody else.
Yeah,
that's an amazing story.
And I remember getting my first modem, my first computer, like my first 56K modem, and I'm still living at my parents' house, of course.
Yeah.
Chat online, some fucking website where you could chat with people and all that.
Yeah.
And you remember cybering?
Oh my God, do I? Oh my God, do I? You'd
cyber with a girl, and you're like cybering with a girl, and you're like, oh my God, it's like trying to type and everything.
Right.
And then the fucking phone rang.
Oh.
The fucking phone rang, and you lose your fucking connection to the internet.
Yep.
Dude, I swear to God to you, I broke fucking screen because I was fucking grabbed the screen and I threw it on the floor. phone. Answer the fucking phone.
What the fuck is more important than me having to fucking jerk off to these fucking bitches on the...
Exactly.
Right? Dude,
Dude.
I know the exact thing you're talking about. I mean, exactly. To a T.
I would fucking go upstairs and stare at my mom until she finished her call, and she would yeah, like
Mom,
staring at her.
what the fuck? I need to fucking... Dude, I can't take it. I gotta get back downstairs. I have a lot of things to do. Mainly jerking off in front of fucking the computer.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
And
good.
it could have been a man on the other side of the thing.
Could have been.
Fucking care. You didn't fucking care.
Dude.
She was fucking shit to you, and you were like, oh my god, you know, it's like typing, and you're like, oh yeah, come on.
Yep.
And fucking phone rang, and then
done. Dude, I have a very similar story to that as far as that. Dude, I mean, because everybody in the 90s had AOL. AOL was the training wheels of the internet, pretty much. I mean, that's what everybody did. I mean, that's what we did. So I would go into AOL chat rooms at 14, somewhere around there. I was probably 13, 14, somewhere around there, and just post pictures of my actual self. Which it goes back to your statement of fucking, there's probably dudes out there. It's probably and they would send back pictures like, oh my god, and they would say, oh my god, you're so hot. You're so fucking hot. Or, dude, this is awesome. Not dude, but I'm saying dude, but yeah, they would say dude. They'd be like, yeah, oh my god, you're so hot. Oh my god. Great.
Babe,
Yeah. And I was just fucking jerking. I mean, not, because they're sending you pics of, and now that I remember the pics, they were so, right, so stock. Like pictures from some modeling site or whatever the fuck. And they were just fucking posting them, dude. And I was fucking jerking to that. It was some dude. There's no camera. No camera. I wasn't jerking off some dude. I was jerking off on my own. And fucking busting non-loads.
you don't know the guy. You're like, oh yeah.
Right.
Off, and you don't even know if it's a girl.
No, you had no idea. And you're just a kid. I mean, pretty much a kid. At that point, you don't know what you're fucking doing. Oh, yeah. 12-year-old, 12/M, /M, Maryland. And then you post, hey, what's up, want a cyber? I remember saying, want a cyber. I remember typing that. Right. Cybering was so popular. Holy fuck. Dude.
I fucking typed that I don't know how many fucking times.
I know. I'm right there. See, nobody from who's 20 and up or down will remember this ever. Nobody.
I'd say 25 probably.
25. Yeah. You're right. 25 and down are not gonna know what the what the OG internet was like. None of them.
Yep. Fucking OG, motherfucker. So it is.
You jerked? Yeah. Fuck you guys. We were fucking jerking to fucking fake pictures like a lot of people now, but fuck it. We were doing it in the beginning. We fucking started that shit. We started jerking to pictures that weren't actual people's from the very beginning, motherfuckers. Fuck the rest of you guys.
Let me tell you something, dude. I used to have a channel on MIRC. That was mine. Okay.
Yeah.
I used to have people come into the channel, I'd chat with people.
Right.
And then I get this message from a girl, it's like, you'd get PMs, from a girl. It's like, hey, how's it going? It's like, and she's like, hey, I'm a model. So I'm like,
of course.
Whatever.
Wait, what's your age? Sorry to interrupt, but what's your age at this point while you're doing this? 17, 18, somewhere around there probably.
I was older than that. I was 25, 26 maybe.
Okay.
I mean, this is like later on in my life when I was internet able, I knew.
25, Dennis.
I mean, when you don't have that, you don't have that, since, that real person next to you, and you're like.
Dude, you're killing me. You're killing me, dude. You're killing me.
And it's like, I was on the internet, and she was like, I'm a model. I'm like, fuck you.
Okay, yeah.
You
That sounds like something
come
a
on.
25-year-old said, yeah.
So you're like going, okay, I'll send you a picture. It's like, yeah, whatever. She sends me a picture, and I look at the picture. Oh, she's
Yeah,
I mean, she's in a bikini, and
of
all
course,
that.
right?
Like,
Very hot.
yeah, of course, very, very hot and
Right.
everything. So, I'm like used to the fucking internet, these girls sending you pictures in bikini, and
Yeah.
this was the beginning of the cam stage.
Right.
So, she's like, and you get on cam with these girls, and they're like 500 pounds, and nothing.
Fucking best. Dude, you need to isolate that thing and make it a quote from this that line right there is the best thing.
I mean,
Dude,
exactly.
I know exactly what you mean. Absolutely. I know exactly.
You that shit. So you're like, okay, whatever. You send me a picture, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cam. I was like, I'm curious. In my head, I was like, I'm curious. I want to see what the fucking ass looks like. I'm curious.
Of course,
Whatever.
yeah, of course. I mean, even if, yeah, you gotta want to see some shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I swear on my fucking nephews and nieces' heads and whatever, I get on cam with this girl, and she's exactly like she was in the picture.
What? Okay.
This mom.
You just blew my mind. Okay, so the picture was real, and the girl is the girl.
Yep. I
You
swear.
must
I
have been
swear.
losing your fucking mind at this point. Like you're like, what the fuck?
I get on camera. I was like, motherfucker.
Oh no.
Are fucking kidding. I mean, I'm like, I'm used to these girls
Right.
and you're saying what, and I get on the camera with this girl, and she's exactly the same way she was on the picture, dude.
What the?
And she's on the cam, and she's like looking at me and, licking her lips. I'm like, mother,
Oh my
holy
god. You're
shit.
losing it at this point. You're like, what the fuck?
I'm losing my mind.
Right.
I'm losing my fucking mind right now. I mean, I still remember that day, and I was like,
Right.
I'm like, holy shit, this is surreal.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like typing to her, you're exactly like you are in your picture.
Right.
I'm not used to, and she's like laughing, and she's like,
God, dude. Fucking,
yeah.
I can't imagine. Okay, dude, I'm fucking enthralled. I can't wait to hear the end of this.
So I'm like, okay, so we go on, to the, I don't know if you did the same, is the same thing, but on cam, you
Yeah.
take off her shit.
Are you telling her to do this stuff? I mean, is she? How are you handling this? How are you handling as far as typing? How are you handling the situation?
Hey, I just want to remind everybody this is rated R.
Yeah, of course, right.
Ass is out of control right now.
Dude, this is great. This is great. I can't wait to hear this.
So I'm like, okay. She's like, I'm going to do anything you tell me to. I'm like, you fucking bitch. You cannot be serious. Right. So I tell her, okay, I'm going to do a test with you.
Right.
Take off your shirt. She takes off her shirt.
What the fuck? So this is for real. Like at this point, you're like, all right, this is fucking. There's no joke about it. Like I'm telling her she's doing it. This is real.
Back then I had a beard. At that time, I had long hair.
Right.
Grabbing my hair, grabbing my beard. I'm like, what the fuck? Really fucking dreaming this shit.
Right.
I'm picturing myself, bro. I'm telling you.
Dude.
I'm myself, and I'm like, this is not real.
Right.
This is not fucking real. So I go, okay, take off her bra. She takes off her fucking bra, dude.
And
I'm like, fuck. What?
So fuck it. And then they're unleashed. And then you're like, oh my god, okay, this is serious business. I gotta concentrate. What's going on?
She's no top, and I'm like, yeah, she's not gonna go all the way. So I'm like, okay, take off everything else. She fucking gets up and takes off everything else.
Oh my god. And what year is this? Sorry, just to...
What is this? Maybe 19...
Still...
25, 26, maybe 1996,
Oh my
97.
God, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt. I'm fucking getting hot thinking about it.
You're crazy. So I'm like, okay, okay, she's going on the way. So she's like, okay, your turn. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
So I shit on my side. So she's like, okay, well, what do we do now? And she's like, okay, so we do the fucking thing on cam, and everything.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
I'm
sorry again. Is she seeing you?
She's seeing me, I'm seeing her.
Okay, are you jerking? Like in front of the camera?
And off. She's like, do it. I'm
That's
like,
fucking
fuck it.
awesome. I fucking love you, dude. That's respectable. If a girl's gonna do that, you need to fucking return the favor. That's awesome. I'm really happy that you did that.
And, we both have the fucking best night of our... Well, I mean, I don't know about her, but shit. And she's like, I'm a model, and, I'm doing little magazines here and there, but, I'm work my way up to... So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So this is a one-night thing. Fucking shit,
Yeah.
It's not going to happen again, whatever. Next day, I get my channel. She's there again.
Wait.
She...
So, I'm sorry. So how does it end? It ends with...
It ends with me and her, going all the way. And
what do you mean going, like, you're jerking off, you come, and she's fucking...
She's going nuts. I mean, she goes, everything
This
goes...
is the hottest... So, this is one of the hottest... I'm serious, dude. It's fucking good.
And I'm not shitting you, dude. I'm not shitting you.
You have never been one to shit anybody, and especially me, and I completely believe you. Absolutely.
So I'm not shitting you. I'm like, okay, well, okay, just a one-night thing,
Right.
whatever. She was drunk or, it happened, people,
Sure.
girls lose their mind or whatever, So then, I go back in my room, my channel, and the next day, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And she comes in. And immediately as she comes in, she messages me.
Really?
Did you like last night and all that? And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I'm slapping my fucking face at that point.
Right. Like,
and I'm like, shut up. This is impossible. Me, with this person, and she's like, I'm coming to Montreal next week. What are you doing?
Oh my God, dude, your fucking dick was probably bursting through your pants at that point. You're like, oh my God, she's coming. Fuck. Oh my God.
Dude, I swear to God, I was running in the basement doing fucking running around everywhere.
Right.
And I'm like, I literally wrote her, you're fucking shitting me.
Right.
I literally wrote her, you're fucking shitting
Right.
me. Don't fucking do this, you're fucking shitting
As with
me.
Anybody with...
She's like, no, I'm coming to Montreal. I'm coming to see one of my friends. I'd like to meet up with you.
Please let this end with you fucking her. For real. Please.
I swear to God, I was shaking like a fucking leaf. This is impossible. This is not happening to me. Fucking using my mind. I wasn't doing drugs or anything,
Right.
but I'm what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, okay. She's like, give me your phone number and I'll call you when I get there.
Oh my God, you're freaking out at this point. What are your thoughts at this point?
I was like, as I told you, dude, I was like, this is not possible. This is, somebody's fucking with me.
Somebody's fucking right.
At that point, I had a whole lot of friends on MIRC, I was that pathetic, whatever. So I had a whole lot of friends on MIRC, and I was like, somebody's fucking pulling my leg here.
Right.
This is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. So I go, okay, I had those old cell phones, like that flip top cell phone, like old fucking shit back in the day.
Yeah.
So I give her my number, so I'm like, okay, Yeah, I'll go with this fucking shit. I'm like, you're shitting me. Whatever. I'll give you my phone number and we'll see what happens. So I give her my phone number and she's like, okay, I'll call you when I get to Montreal. So I'm like, yeah, right, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, what the
right.
fuck?
You're not expecting anything. Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna be there next week, so we keep on talking, checking around and everything on MRC, and she's like, okay, when I get to Montreal, I'll call you. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Do whatever the fuck you want to.
Oh my god.
So I'm at work, just doing whatever. I get a phone call. Fucking, who is this? I flip my phone. Hello, and she's like, yeah, it's Maya. I'm in Montreal. What are you doing?
Oh my.
Like, you fucker. You mother. I literally said in the phone, you motherfucker. And she's like, what? Excuse, what are you saying? I'm like, is this real? Is this for real?
Right.
Are you in Montreal? Are you bullshitting me and all that? So,
of course, yeah.
No, I'm in Montreal. I told you I would be here, and I'm seeing my friend and all that. So I'll be at that hotel, and if you want to come by, you can come if you want to.
This is the greatest story I've ever heard.
So I'm like, motherfucker, I was expecting something, so I asked one of my friends, big, brawny, guy. I said, can you come along with me? Because,
right. Just in case.
Never know what the So I'm like, can you come along with me? And I don't know what's going to happen. He was like, oh, sure, I'm going to go, So we go to this hotel rather, and she's, I go there, go to the room that she told me to, and this guy's following me. And so I told him, if there's something, just fucking kill the guy that's on the other side or whatever, and,
right.
Get rid of fucking, So, get to the hotel and everything and go up to the room, fucking knock on the door. She fucking answers the door. I'm like, what the
wait.
fuck?
Okay, sorry again. I have to interrupt. So she answers. The girl. Like the real one.
The
one that's in the pictures, the one that's in the video, all that shit.
Everything.
Oh my god. You must have been like, what? I can't even imagine.
I just turned around and looked at my friend that was with me.
In shock. Like
I said, get the fuck out of here right now. Go the fuck. And he's like, he just smiled and says, good luck. So just fucking left. And I went into dude, it was the fucking best night I ever fucking had in my life.
You fucked the shit out of this. That is the greatest internet story I've ever heard in my entire. I'm not even joking.
And I tell you, I never saw that. I never heard from that girl again.
Never heard anything. Nothing. That's still even better. That's even
better.
Like,
just fuck it up, get your load off and everything, and
you fucked her and you got the fuck out, and that was it.
That was it.
That dude. Whatever can be cut out of my bullshit in between the story should be fucking isolated into a non-stop story of you telling that.
So kids' dreams can come true.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Dude, that's an amazing story. I'm not even joking. That's an amazing story.
Motherfucker. I couldn't fucking believe it. It's like, I don't know, I don't know what you think about the whole thing, but it's like, you get to that point and you're like, this is going to be bullshit. This guy, this fucking 6'8",
right,
300-pound guy is going to be on the other side of the door and he's going to fucking grab me and start stabbing me in the heart, whatever,
right. And it wasn't.
Like, fuck,
it was a fucking chick that you actually expected, and then you fucked her, and then you left. It's the perfect. That's exactly how it should be.
I couldn't fucking wipe the smile off my face for about.
You couldn't. I'm picturing a smile. I'm picturing a smiling Dennis across fucking Montreal for like 2 weeks. Like, fuck you, dude. I did.
Yeah, exactly. Like all your friends are like, ah, my girlfriend. Oh, my girlfriend.
And you're like, whatever. Fuck you. I just fucked a hot ass chick.
Yeah, I fucked a model.
Right. God damn it, that's so good. Dude, that's like, that story gave me fucking a little bit of a rod. And I'm not even saying it has anything to do with you sexually. It has everything to do with the story.
Not fuck.
You're right. The story is very good. And I would easily tell that to anybody. If you ever get a chance to tell it again to anybody else who's...
Well, now it's on the internet, dude, so everybody's going to...
So good. So good.
But, I mean, it was just fucking nuts. It was just nuts. I mean, you know, you dream about things like this, and you think about things like this, and this is never going to fucking happen in my life. You know, whatever, I'll jerk off to it, and whatever, you know, fantasize about it, and I fucking lived that thing, dude.
You lived it.
I mean,
you lived the best internet story ever, which is actually going to a house and meeting up with this girl who you've been talking to on the internet forever, and you actually fucked her. That's the best internet story that could possibly happen.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Dude, you don't understand how much my respect... I mean, I had love for you even before this. My love for you has skyrocketed to elite levels of fucking awesomeness. Just hearing you tell that story, that's a fucking great story that should be told numerous times to everybody you meet, everybody you have contact with.
Every fucking girl that cheated on me and all that, fuck you. I fucked a fucking model.
In a hotel room and didn't even really know her. Not really know her. You went in and fucked her and no problems were had. You walked out knowing you fucked her, and that's just a great story.
Nobody knew until that point, not even my family or whatever. But, you know, I mean, it's out there now, so whatever. You know, what the fuck? I don't care.
It. That's a great story, dude. That's an amazing story. Fuck it. Who gives that story alone? Enough to bring you up to fucking badass baller status.
Yeah. So people are probably going to say he's talking out of his ass, you know, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. But,
fuck that. I believe Dennis 100%. Fuck all you. Anybody who doesn't believe, fuck off. Dennis is a man. He doesn't fuck around. That story is amazing. Great story, dude. I'm really fucking... even me have never pulled off a story like that. Even me. And I'm not even conceited. I'm just saying, I've never pulled off a story. That's an amazing story.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't pride myself on things like that because I'm not the...
No, you should.
You know,
that's fucking... You should pride the fuck out of that one. Here's my story. That should be on your fucking... Any informational page on any website you fucking are a part of. That should be your fucking description. I fucking model not knowing it.
I should put that on my fucking
Absolutely
Twitter thing.
Do it. Absolutely. I would fucking love you for that. That's great.
But yeah, I don't like to, you know, I don't like to think of myself like that or
of course,
pride.
Of course, like that. But you are a badass. That's a badass story. Anybody would think that was badass. Dude, that's fucking great.
Yeah, well, you know, stuff like that happens. So
it happens.
It happens.
You, my friend, are a fucking dick swinger. I love you. That's a dick swinger. That's a fucking swinging a set, doing that. That's a great story, dude. I love it.
Wow.
It's a drunk podcast. It's okay. We could do whatever the fuck we want.
Anything, you know, I know, anything about your experiences with the early internet, early shit?
As far as me jerking off in front of the screen, I have nothing I could say would ever compete with that. That is an amazing fucking kick-ass story that I can never compete with. My entire early internet experience consists of jerking off either in the bathroom where my mom did not know where I was in there jerking off to a printed picture. I printed these things out. We're going to the bathroom and jerk my dick I had nothing left. And that's how that went for me. I had no experience with any kind of at least at that age. I was young when the internet really came to fruition. I was very young.
Yeah.
So, fuck, dude, your story, oh, dude, there's no way I can never compete with it because now, there's no way. There's no fucking way. I'll never do that. So,
everybody's getting into the whole internet thing. It's like peace and love back in the day or whatever.
right. Everybody's doing it now, but you have a fucking trump card on that where you fucking did it way before any motherfucker was ever. And you fucking found one that actually existed. It wasn't a dude on the other end. You fucked the fuck it. You fucked the real thing. You succeeded where most have failed.
I kind of,
I love that.
Happens, I guess.
Yeah, I love that.
Anyway, it doesn't happen with Twitter now, or whatever. But,
you better put that in every description. I fucked a model on the internet back in 1996. What the fuck have you done? Or some shit like that.
I should put that in my fucking script.
Great story, dude. I love it.
Yeah, it was pretty, the school.
It was epic.
Old school internet people. You fuckers don't know about that shit. Fuckers don't know anything.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. 56K modems and all that shit.
God.
I don't know anything. Fuckers.
They knew nothing about the early internet. Now,
but
you plug in, you're good to go. Or Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Fucking.
Nobody knows about that. Hardly anybody at this point. They're like, oh, what's that? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about what happened earlier.
Oh, my fucking internet's slow. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. You have no idea. Just make Doom 2 mods with a buddy of mine, and we used to fucking connect over BBS. So yeah, I do have some
recollection
of BBS. I mean, early on with fucking, jeez, I mean, so big. I had to modify the Doom 2 INI to discredit the memory because I didn't have enough memory, so I had to fucking get rid of 2 megabytes. I had 4 megabytes in the machine. It needed more than that, and I couldn't play Doom 2. So I had to modify the INI to not recognize the other 2 to actually hear sound. I couldn't hear any sound. I could play the game, but I couldn't hear any sound. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I remember having to do that to fucking play Doom 2. That's what we had to do with you fucks. Now everybody's bitching about, well, my fucking Virtual Sync is fucking up my... Fuck you. You're playing at 1080p. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, fucking... Oh, my connection's just fast enough. Fuck you.
Right. Stop. You're playing over the internet at an amazing speed. From space, pretty much. I mean, it's coming from space.
Exactly.
And then it's coming down to you. You're playing that.
People, anyway, I think people complain too much about shit.
You're right. I completely agree. They complain a lot about small things.
Yeah. People complain, it's fucking, too slow,
Yep.
Anyway, it's people. People are people, I guess.
They certainly are. And you know what I have to say about that, about people, is that I went to fucking PAX. I went to Penny Arcade East, and boy, do you experience the people of that one. So,
I bet. I fucking bet.
You have a certain idea of, like, I talk to you and all the guys from the old days, like, I see the old days, but I mean 4 years ago, where it was like Giant Bomb / GameSpot people.
Yeah.
I love all you guys to death, and we talk. We actually have an interaction. There's a difference between the people you see and the people who you have no idea Okay, there's a difference between the people you see on a video and who you actually talk to. Like, you and I talk, we know what each other looks like, and we have that interaction. So if
Yeah.
we met up at the thing, we'd be like, oh, dude, what's up? How you doing? Let's hang out. Let's drink some beers, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You don't know any of the people at these things, and it tends to wear on your mind. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that you have nothing, because we do have something in common. We have games.
Mm-hmm.
But the people are different from what you think you're going to see. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I mean, it's like you expect to see people like you,
Right.
and it ends up being like these fucking motherfuckers that you know you don't want anything to do with those motherfuckers.
That is it. You couldn't have explained it better. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And it's a very weird situation because I'm like, oh my god, so look at those fucking games. I can go play. But the people, it's what ruined it for me. Not ruined it, but what was difficult was the people because they're very hard to relate to, at least in that world. I really don't know how to explain this. For once I'm stumped because I don't know how to explain why that was difficult.
Yeah.
Because I got sick of them very quickly. I mean, very quick. Like almost to a point where I was like, I can't fucking deal with these fuckers because all you hear is conversations about horse shit that you would never want to hear in your daily life ever. And I get that because
Yeah.
you're at PAX. You're at PAX. You're going to hear a conversation about fucking games you don't care about. There was a Pokemon booth that I walked past, and I don't give a shit about it. I really don't. Sorry about all you Pokemon dudes. I don't give a shit about fucking Pokemon. I walked
Yeah.
past it, and they're all fucking chilling. And my buddy and I were fucking there, and we're just looking at them like, watching them play. And it was the most inane, horseshit conversations I can't even relate to in any life, let alone my own. And that kind of thing was bad for me. It was very bad for me. I didn't think to. I didn't expect that. I didn't. You know what? Because you see pictures. You see pictures of people online like, oh, they're enjoying, whatever convention they're at, and you just don't think about what actually is there. I don't know if that makes sense, and I know it's
Yeah.
offensive, but
Mm-hmm.
fuck it. Those people were awful, and I have no regrets about saying they're awful. It was fucking terrible to listen to. And it made me rethink, like, who am I as a gamer? What is my place in this? 'Cause I've been doing it forever. And you and I have been buddies and talking about this forever. We've
Yep.
been doing this kind of thing forever.
Mm-hmm.
So those kind of people shocked me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to take them as a genre of what this industry is. How am I a part of that? What is my role in this?
Can anybody get into PAX, or is
Yeah,
it
it's
just
public. I mean, as long as you pay for it, you can get into it.
fuck? Okay.
So,
You can meet all these motherfuckers that have
right.
to do with video.
Anybody
Okay.
who's into this shit, you can meet them. But you don't, for me, I didn't meet it. I mean, I met a couple people, but you don't meet that many people who are, at least not like me.
Mm.
I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. This is a weird thing because I was very thrown back by the um, super, super nerdiness of it. And hey, I'm going to say it, super nerdiness of it.
Okay.
Do you understand? I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was so hardcore. Maybe the people like me were out there. I just never met them. Who were kind of like, just like, yeah, fucking. So let's go drink a beer at a bar. I don't know if those people were out there. I don't know if they existed. They probably did because I know we ran into a couple people who were like that at bars, at bars that we went to outside the convention center. But oof, I don't know, dude. It was tough. That part
Yeah.
was tough. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you have any insight, but that was a rough one.
Yeah.
Trying to relate to it.
Yeah,
completely on that level. You know what I mean?
yeah, I know. It must be kind of wild.
Yeah.
Kind of get into that environment that you think that everybody's gonna, you know, like everybody's gonna be like you,
Right.
and then you find out that they're all fuckers.
Yeah.
It's like,
And maybe they were cool. I just don't know. But um, yeah, you definitely get a visual and audible observation of everybody. I mean, you see them and you hear them, and you don't know if they would relate to you. I mean, that's very quick. I mean, you walk in there and you hear it and you start seeing it, and you're like, okay, maybe those people wouldn't relate to me. Maybe they aren't funny, or maybe they aren't maybe they don't like a joke or whatever, and talk about games. You know what I mean?
hmm hmm
It's that,
I
that
know.
kind of weird situation where you don't know who's who.
Yeah, it's kind of, I know what
Yeah, it's very that part is strange. The culture part is strange. But as far as the games go,
yeah,
you got a lot to do. You got a lot to deal with, and
yeah.
it's awesome. I
hmm
saw a lot of games that I was very, very interested in. I saw um, the Wonderful 101, which I love Platinum games, love everything they do, and this one did not disappoint. I played the demo, I caught the video of me playing it, and it was amazing. I love that
Yeah.
game. It's definitely a system seller for the Wii U for me.
Yeah.
Um,
hmm
and there was a big Nintendo booth, lots of people playing. You play 2 games, you got a couple of tickets, you can go get a certain item from the people who were running it. That was
hmm
cool. Um, lots of stuff. I mean, more stuff than you can even imagine that you would see. I mean, lots of sales, lots of games. I mean, lots of long waits for games. I saw Diablo 3 on the PS3, which looked like shit, in my opinion. I played a lot of Diablo 3 at this point, and looks like, I mean, the graphics aren't great on the PC to begin with, in my opinion. I think they could be way better, but on the PS3 they look like absolute horseshit. Maybe that's not a problem for anybody, but they look like shit to me, graphics wise. I'm sure it plays great. I didn't play it,
Yeah.
but it looked like eh, terrible,
Right.
terrible. I mean, old school graphics um, for Diablo 3 on the consoles.
Okay.
What else is see? So, what's the what's the new one that's kind of I think it's a Watchdog? Not
Watch. Yeah.
yeah, is it Watchdog?
I'm interested in that one.
Yes.
How was that?
It, I saw what I saw. I didn't stand the line to play was like 4 hours long. I was like, fuck, I'm not doing that. Fucking stand in
Okay.
line. But yeah, I saw a little bit of video of it, and it looked amazing. I think what they were just playing on was PC, and it looked incredible. Looked incredible. They looked like a GTA, but it's kind of a sheen of like Deus Ex over top of that. I don't know if that's a great way to explain it, but looked amazing. Looked really good.
Okay.
Um, really crisp graphics on that. That was beautiful. Um, that was one. That was one of the ones that had the longest lines, like 2 to 3 hours at the most. I mean, people were sitting down, fucking camping, waiting to get into that. I'm not fucking doing that. I don't want to play it
hmm
that bad. I can take a look at a couple of videos and be okay with that.
Yeah, you can kind of figure out what type of game it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, exactly. You can kind of see what it is, and it would have been great to play it, but I'm not doing that for 3 hours. I'm not doing
hmm
it. What else? Let's see. I saw the Dive Kick, which is a fighting game, which had a huge crowd around it. I mean, a
Yeah.
major crowd, and it looked really funny. Like that, those people I could have easily identified. They look like they're having a good time, you know, from a comedy standpoint. Like the game is based around the fact that everybody just dives kicks in fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
And it was genius to see a two-button jump a kick, and there's a two-button panel that you can walk up to, and two buttons. No fucking stick, no arcade stick, no 6-button or 8-button panel. It was just you fucking jump and you kick, jump kick, and it was fucking genius. I love that. That was great. It looked really good. It looked really fun. It looked like a fun game to play with people.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's really digging that.
Yeah, I saw a video of Giant Bomb.
Yeah.
It looks pretty
It
cool.
was really cool looking. It was really cool looking. Lot of things with PAX.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. If anybody has any questions, just let me know, and I'll.
Games, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what I can ask you.
Right. There's a lot of shit. Yeah.
A lot of shit, yeah. And how was Bioshock over there? Was it well represented?
In a PAX?
Yeah.
Nothing. No. Didn't see, and we walked around everything for 3 days straight. So I didn't see one Bioshock panel. Not a one. So I don't know if I don't know if it was too close to launch, so they didn't want to even bother with a panel. Yeah, nothing from Bioshock. Nothing at all.
Anything GTA, Saints Row?
Saints Row did have one. Yeah, they had a major one from GTA or Saints Row 4. Another one that was, a giant wait. And a lot of what they like to do is they like to close it off and have some kind of like a little tunnel where the people who are actually playing it go into like a little booth that's private from everybody else who's walking around. You know what I mean? So, like you can't, if you're just walking around, you cannot see gameplay or anybody playing the game that you want to see. Saints Row 4 is like that. Watch Dogs was semi like that. There were a lot of games like that. Elder Scrolls 4 Online had the biggest line, I think, of 6 hours, I think, to actually try it out, which was incredibly. I've never seen anything so obsessed over. I mean, everybody was fucking talking about that. Overhearing, kind of eavesdropping on people. You could hear everybody was talking about fucking Elder Scrolls Online 4 was probably the biggest one that I saw there.
Okay.
Which I have absolutely no interest in. I have no interest in Elder Scrolls Online anything. If it was another Skyrim thing, I might have been interested in that, but nothing online was. Just ridiculous amounts of people waiting in ridiculous lines. I stood in line for the Wonderful 101 for 2 hours. I mean, it was a short line, and it was an 8-minute demo. So 8 minutes times, 10 people in front of you, a significant amount of time. And it was, and you're standing still. Walking around is easier, but standing still that long is fucking brutal.
Yeah, I bet. It had to be insane.
It was insane. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was very fun. It's just, the culture shock of it. Was the most jarring thing for me. The games are awesome. Seeing everything was great. But the culture shock was the biggest thing for me.
Yeah. Culture shock, everybody that was over there, and you're like, oh, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. Because you're kind of looking for people who are like you, which is kind of like in between. Because you get a lot of the hard. I mean, like I always thought I was hardcore, and I still consider myself as such. Hardcore. I'm a hardcore gamer. I play pretty much everything, and I know everything about everything. I mean, as much as I can about the news and information-wise. These people are dedicated to the games as much as they will dress up and go sit in a booth with other people who are dressed up like that and talk about it for about 12 hours. That loses me. I can't I kind of need some real world. Let's go fucking have a beer and fucking talk about tits. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it loses me at some point.
Yeah.
That's the limit.
Yeah.
It's strange like that.
Oh, you see those people like over there and, well, talking about, I guess, shit or something like that, you're not interested in,
Right.
or,
Yeah, it kind of goes off kilter a little bit, and you don't know how to. I didn't
yeah,
really relate to that.
yeah, I know what, but, at least you got to see a couple of games.
Got to see, yeah, I got to see him, and it was fun. It was time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's PAX, you're there, and that's pretty cool. I've never been to an event like that, so.
Yeah, that was my first one, and it was very interesting
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when we had end sites going, like our
Oh God,
websites.
yeah, I remember Insights, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like all the guys went over there, went over to uh E3,
Yeah,
but I had something else planned, and I couldn't go, and all of them went, and that was the only time that I could have went to a place
right,
like that.
right.
And so, and all the problems that came after that from the website and everything shutting down and all
Right,
that.
right.
So it kind of blew my opportunity to go.
You know what? You can always fly down here.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
if you and some other people were, if I knew they were coming, I'd be like, fuck it, dude, I'll do it again. No, you know what I mean? Like if we were meeting up and we were having a good time at it, that would be a whole different story from,
yep.
you know,
Fuck things up and
yeah,
get drunk and
right, have a damn good time with it. That's a different story.
those, yeah, fuck everybody. Just
Yeah, you fucking go out and then you get drunk at night and you fucking have a good time, and
yeah,
that's the way to do it. That's the way to
yep,
do it.
exactly. You don't go there and be all serious about, oh, this video game. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
better be serious about this.
right.
Whatever.
And there's a lot of that. I mean, a lot of really seriousness um, across the board. There's a lot of cool shit that, like, you can go into a room and just get a console for like however long.
Hmm.
Like reserve a console and then play whatever the fuck game you want. And they have the games and you just fucking pick. You get like a ticket, like a fucking order ticket, almost like you're getting
Yeah,
chicken or some kind of order, like a sub. And you fucking
yeah,
walk
yeah,
up and they're like, oh, okay, give me your ID, and they give you your game, and you walk over and play it, and you can play games you never played before, which is awesome.
hmm,
And that's really cool. Like that, there's a lot of cool shit there. It's just you kind of have to dig. You gotta dig.
yeah,
Besides the main shit that you know that's coming, you gotta dig a little bit to really get the good shit. And I did see the only panel I went to was the Capcom one, which is where I was involved in the, oh God, this is bad, in the fucking DuckTales announcement, the DuckTales HD announcement, which
okay,
was great. Like when we first saw it, you're like, holy fuck, DuckTales is fucking great. It's really cool. Like I grew up that game. I know this.
mm,
It's great. And then
exactly.
they go, like the announcers go, yeah, everybody, we kind of need to get video of everybody that loves this game. So why don't you guys all stand up and sing the song? And I'm like, oh, buddy. Like, I love DuckTales, and you don't want to fucking stand up and be a douchebag in front of. And it's not even being a douchebag in front of people. It's like, do I
Yeah,
love the song that much? I don't think I fucking do. I love the game too,
yeah,
but I'm not gonna. Yeah. So I
yeah,
stood up, and everybody's like, fucking, they got a camera going around. I'm just like, oh, fucking dude, I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want to be a part of that, dude. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because it's too much. That's what it goes over
yeah,
the. It goes over that line of just I love the games to holy fuck, do I want to fucking put a duck costume on and fucking dance around? Do I want to do
yeah.
that? No, I don't want to fucking do that.
We need video of people loving our
Right,
game. It's like, what the? Shut up.
right,
You know?
right.
Fuck
Exactly.
you. If I love your game, I'll love your game.
Right,
But
exactly. I love your games. You guys are awesome, but Jesus Christ. You want me to fucking sing along with this and have them on camera? Ugh, fuck off.
Like doing all the hand gestures or something,
Right.
Like,
Right.
whatever, pay me, you pay me, you motherfucker.
Right. Exactly.
It's like, you already cut on Resident Evil 6, so...
Right. Right. Revelations for PC was a great announcement. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.
Yeah. And you talk about Resident Evil 6
on
PC.
No, nobody mentioned 6. Everything was all about Revelations and the fact that it's coming to consoles and PC. No other mention of 6 at all, which is very comical. I think that's, I mean, why would they? I mean, there's no DLC, I guess, coming down the pipeline for it. So Revelations is the big one. And it looks great. It does look good.
Mm-hmm. But no news about 7 or anything?
No news about any future one. It was all about the port of Revelations. That's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was good times though.
But they're doing something with Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2.
Nope.
They're having like characters from Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh yeah. I heard that, but they didn't mention any of that in the.
That's gonna be weird. That's gonna be a little weird, but
It'll be a little strange, yeah. Weird crossover. I mean, especially from Valve to that. It's definitely strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's anything else? Any big announcements that people probably aren't unaware of besides the sales?
I don't think so. I think at especially now, any major ones. And I didn't see anything about Metal Gear. I think that was strictly a
GDC
thing. Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, I heard nothing about that. I didn't know anything about that when I was there. Didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah.
So I think, no major big announcements. It's a weird one because it's right before the next gen. So I would like to see what it's like next year. That would be interesting. Next year's, when everything is probably out as far as the next gen for consoles goes, that'd be probably pretty cool.
It'll be interesting to see what happens at E3.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
It'll be interesting, probably the new Xbox will be announced.
I would think. I would hope. Yeah, at that point.
So, they'll have stuff for the PS4, the Xbox, whatever it's called.
Yep.
Wii U. So, it'll be interesting to see E3 this year.
I agree.
It's going to, and, see if they can blow our minds away.
Yep.
What the fuck they come up with. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know.
It's going to be a weird year for certain consoles.
I'm not with the PS4 so far, so, they need to blow me away with something.
Yeah, something needs to happen, for sure. That's for sure.
It's like I'm looking at it and I'm like, Infamous, yeah, sure, okay. It's like, I don't give a fuck about Killzone. Killzone can go fuck my ass where fucking, I'm really enthralled by, Killzone. Not interested with that game, so.
Exactly. Yeah.
Show me something that's gonna, a new Uncharted, whatever, show me something that'll blow me away,
I know. Believe me.
I mean, it's like, there's nothing. I mean, okay, yeah, there's some games that are coming out. I mean, like these indie games and the Jump and Flow game or whatever the fuck it's gonna be, but, that doesn't excite me. There's nothing there that's,
I know.
big or anything.
I know. Believe me, it's gonna be a tough one.
Like even Wii U didn't have. They had Zombie U, they had Mario, they had what else? It's like, it's nothing really interesting. I don't know if it's just me or nothing really interesting.
It's not just you. It's definitely not just you. Dennis, I'm sorry. You might have to edit right here. I gotta take this. So
like
bad.
the Wii.
Yeah.
It's not simple. So, something needs to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Dude, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I
okay.
have to. I can't fucking hold it anymore. I got to. I'll be right back.
So, yeah. So as I was saying, there's nothing really exciting about the Wii U. I've talked about this on the United Gamedom Podcast. Nothing really exciting about the Wii U that really attracts me. Nothing PS4 related that really attracts me besides maybe Uncharted, not Uncharted, but Infamous. Besides that, what's going to come out for the Xbox. I don't know, maybe Halo. I don't know, maybe a Halo game. Maybe a Gears of War game. I don't know. I don't see anything. Project Gotham Racing that doesn't exist anymore, so whatever. Forza, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to think of the new generation. So I'm trying to kill time until Jarret comes back. We'll probably end this pretty soon because it's like 2:00 over here, so I'm getting really tired. But uh, talking to pretty much myself right now. Just want to say it's Derek's birthday, so happy birthday, Derek. We are the 30th of March. So happy birthday, Derek. Yeah, so it's pretty out of the blue podcast. So just jerking around with Jarret, and we've been going for 2 hours, over 2 hours, 2 hours and 12 minutes right now. I feel like a DJ. I feel like a radio DJ. So next up is going to be a Katy Perry with Firework. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Jarret, if you're back and you're just fucking letting me go, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I don't think he's back. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably give this podcast to Darren. Let him edit it out. This has been a pretty rated R podcast. A whole lot of swearing, a whole lot of sexual talk. So put the kids to bed, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I hear him. He's back. I think. You back, Jarret?
Yep, good to go.
I was just talking to myself.
No worries, dude. Gotcha.
I really didn't say so. Yeah, I was talking. I don't know what they're going to come up with the new Xbox. What content they're going to have? Maybe Forza, maybe Halo. I really don't know what they're going to come up with.
Yeah,
So
it's interesting to think what is the next gen? What is it? I mean, our PCs can run everything now at whatever fucking, at the highest ability they can run. So what is the next gen? What is the next gen going to be able to do to shock us, to impress us, and to make us go, oh my God, we've got to buy this console.
Yeah. Since I bought my new PC, like my Alienware PC.
Yeah.
I've been playing everything on this fucking thing, dude.
Well, it's everything, right?
I mean, I don't go out and buy, Xbox games, and I didn't really buy PS3 games before, but I mean, I really go and buy as many Xbox games as I used to.
Right.
Like, if it's out on Steam or Origin, I just fucking download it.
Right.
How convenient is that? I mean, you come home, look at, you're like, oh, this game, like, semi-interests me. You look at the quick look on Giant Bomb, and you're like, yeah, I'm interested.
Right.
Fucking go on Steam or Origin, download the fucking thing.
Exactly.
Done.
Done.
You're fucking ready to play. You don't have to go out, get in your fucking jeans and,
Right.
go out, buy the fucking thing, and you get mixed up with all those fuckers, at Target or whatever. What the fuck you go, well, fuck you go,
Yeah.
you, GameStop or whatever, and you don't have to get mixed up with all those
Nothing.
motherfuckers,
Dude, you're so right. It's such a privilege,
Yeah.
especially not to go to GameStop. GameStop's one of the worst. It's
Yeah.
so all about it, and they're just terrible. They're not terrible people. They're instructed to be terrible people. They're like, look,
Exactly.
ask. Dude, I fucking know exactly what I want. I don't need to be sold on every EA game that coming out. I don't need it. I know they're trying to do the job. It's like, what? You know what I mean?
Or whatever. Fuck you, I don't want that game. Whatever. If I want to buy it, I'll come get it.
Or I would, right, exactly. Or I'd fucking pre-order right now. I would have told you that's what I was coming in for if I wanted to do that. You have to ask me. I get it, but Jesus fuck, guys. You really hurt me that bullshit.
Instincts or whatever.
Right. Insane.
I don't know. I'm really. I know consoles are coming to that point where it's going to be, you want that game, you fucking download it and you play it.
Right.
And come to that point in console. But for now, I'm fucking content with my PC.
Dude, I'm so with you on that. Like, I've so switched. I mean, the only games I'm going to play on console are the ones I absolutely have to play on console, which is, the ones Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is one of the classic examples of the ones I've had to play on console. I cannot get that on PC. Wanted that game forever. Fuck it, I play it on 360.
Exactly. Yeah, if you don't have a choice, like I know Injustice is coming out only for consoles, so probably won't have a choice to go get it on consoles and play it.
Fuck, really? I didn't know that. So it's only consoles for that one.
No PC. Yeah.
What the?
I know. There isn't any online PC gaming apparently.
It's amazing, but PC gaming is so huge, especially now. Like the end of this console, everybody's fucking jumping ship. Yeah. Everybody I know, that has to be. I mean, I know who I know isn't a trendsetter, but that's obvious to me that people are moving to PC. They're moving to better performance, they're moving to better graphics, all that stuff. And you can get all that at the tip of your fingers very quickly with very minimal modification on the fucking PC.
I know.
It's right.
I know.
It's just amazing to me that.
To me, it's like I don't know. It's I can understand that not a whole lot of people can buy top of the line PCs.
Right.
That I know that. But if you have a choice between a PC, if you have a great PC that can run games and a console, fuck consoles. I'm gonna go with the PC.
Exactly. If you make a great point. If you can't afford one, that's totally understandable. That's commonplace today. It's tough to buy a PC. But if you have one that can, and you're choosing consoles, you are a fucking idiot. You need to choose fucking PC at every time. If you have one that can run both, and you have a powerful PC, fucking PC all the way, dude. It's so much better. So much better. I can get everything to run at 60, and I usually lock it at 60 for me. But everything at 60. Yeah. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I mean, Bioshock Infinite. God, it's amazing. It looks amazing on PC. Sleeping Dogs, and I could go on and on and on. Tomb Raider, and all those games look fucking amazing on PC. I know they look good on consoles. I heard Tomb Raider looks fantastic on consoles. I'm happy for people who cannot afford PCs. On consoles, perfect. awesome. You guys, have fun.
Have fun with it. Have fun with it, but you're playing a shittier version. Sorry, you're playing a fucking shittier. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Great, you can play it, but fuck you. You're playing a shitty version.
Yeah. I bought Tomb Raider on Steam. I got 10% off.
Yep.
Right? And first of all, it's cheaper on PC to start off with. And I got 10% off more than, it was already like $10 less. I got a multiplayer map, which I don't give a fuck about, but, I got it. I got a single-player map, a tomb that I could raid, single player, and I got Tomb Raider Guardian of Light or something like that.
Oh, really? You got the yeah? Okay, yeah.
That the Xbox Live and PS and PSN or whatever game that came out I think 2 years ago or last year or something like that. Yeah, I got that game free.
Awesome.
So I got 10% off. I got a multiplayer map, a single player map, and a game. All that on my PC, which already costs like $10 less. I'm like, why the fuck would I go out and buy the console version?
Exactly. I mean,
when I get,
Yeah, you have the greatest version available.
Yeah. Yeah. And Bioshock Infinite, it's the same thing. I got the original Bioshock. I got XCOM.
Yeah.
Which I already have. So I can, gift to somebody if he or she doesn't have XCOM, I can gift it to that person. I don't know. Do you have it?
I do, and I'm not going to play it, so I plan on doing the same thing, like gifting it or whatever. So, yeah, if any of your listeners need a copy, fuck it, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, we're thinking about giving it away on the podcast, probably.
Let me know if you guys do that. I'll give mine too. I don't even need to sell it. I'll just whatever, you can have the code, or I'll just email it to you. I think that's how it works.
I think you can gift it.
Perfect.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Let your listeners know. I'll definitely gift mine.
I mean, but yeah, I got Bioshock the original. I got XCOM. All for the price of one fucking game.
Amazing, dude. It's so much better on PC. Is just what they've done, or the PC community, Steam obviously has done amazing things.
Yeah.
With the PC community, it's just great.
They're supporting a PC 100%.
You're right. 100%.
They're like, consoles, whatever. Fuck. We're going to do our best to support PCs. People who want to play a PC game. Here you go.
They're just amazing. They're amazing. Everything about it is great. I can't say. And I just built this new one, 3 months ago. Mm-hmm. Before, after the last time I talked to you. I think the last time I talked to you guys on the podcast was before I built it, and I was talking about, dude, I need to get a PC, and then bam, I built a new one around January, and it's, fuck, dude, I'm not going back. I'll just keep upgrading the PC hardware. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you go PC, you don't go back.
You really don't. It's like black dick. From what I've heard, you just don't go back from it. Once you suck a big black dick, you can't stop.
So, I mean, people might say, oh, you're anti-console now. What the fuck,
Yeah.
Whatever. Dude, fucking get a good PC. Play your games on a PC, and you're going to change your tune.
You're going to change it. Exactly. And you're right. People will say, fuck you for not supporting. They will say that, but fuck you. Because you can play your consoles fine if you can't get a PC. That's understandable. I totally get that. But if you can build a PC, fucking build one. Build for cheap. Cheaper than you can build one. I mean, seriously, you can build a top of the line machine. It's gonna be more than a console, but you can build one for cheaper than most companies will sell. Build one. Fucking do it. I mean, honestly, it's way better everything's so much better. Configuration is better. Like you can modify, you know how it is. You can modify INIs to change different setting. It's just so good to be able to have that kind of control over everything.
I mean, come on, guys, wake up.
Yeah, seriously, guys. Fuck. Dennis is being very nice. Being very nice about you console fuckers who are still whatever. Fuck, I'm playing. Fuck you. Play the fucking, get a PC and play the PC version because they're way fucking better. I mean, way better.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't have a choice. Okay.
Right.
But if you have a choice, why the fuck aren't you playing on your PC?
Right.
I mean,
A lot of people are still stuck to the, especially on the Xbox side, they're stuck to the, friends list. Your friends on there kind of, and that does have a hold on you a little bit. I've noticed it the same way, but, go to Steam. Steam is the same thing, just on PC. It has the same exact thing. Chat, you can do whatever you want. And you can, it's not limited by certain things. Like one of my biggest problems with Dark Souls, which is a game I love to death. I loved it on the 360. It's still a great game on the 360. Disabling a voice chat is it's purposeful, but I think it's still stupid in the long run because I can still jump on Skype and talk to anybody I want while I'm playing the 360 version. It's just, just stop.
Yeah.
Just stop. That kind of thing is limitless. You can do whatever you want on the PC. You have control.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you can talk to me about, consoles, like, I don't know, this guy, I think he's the guy from the Crytek or something like that. He came out and said, oh, the PS4 is going to be even more powerful than PCs, and it's going to be better than PCs, and dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's going to be better than PCs for, what, 6 months?
Right. And are you talking about the PS4?
Yeah. PS4.
And I read the specs, and I'm like, and everybody I go to NeoGaf a lot because even though they're pretentious douches most of the time, no offense to you NeoGaf guys, you fuckers, but you are pretentious douches from time to time. But they really are the best source of information about this kind. They are the smartest, and they know how to get information. And they were talking about, the specs on the PS4 are just the very middle. They're very mid-grade for even what PC specs are now. I mean, right now. So when the PS4 launches, my PC will be more powerful than the PS4, and we'll be able to run, anything in length. So all I have to do, in 2 years' time is just upgrade, video card. That's pretty much it. I don't think I've upgraded my processor for a while. It's just amazing. Consoles, when you really boil it down, when you see what happens with them, they really are all about the service.
Yeah.
Which really limits them. But nobody really knows. Nobody really gets that. Until you move to PC, you don't really get it. And I didn't either. I knew PC was genius, but I just didn't, I don't want to pay for a fucking PC. That you're right. That is the problem.
Until you try a PC, you won't know what's on the other side of the rainbow, I guess.
Exactly.
So until you try PC games or PC, I was fucking pro console beginning of last year.
Dude, me too. I was right with you.
I'm never gonna PC. My PC was for the internet.
Right.
That's it. Fuck that. Then I played Diablo, and I was like, I need a fucking better PC.
Right.
I need a better PC to play this. So I went out and bought my Alienware PC. Played Diablo on that thing. I was like, motherfucker. This is like amazing.
It's incredible.
And then buying other games on PC, and then I bought fucking Sleeping Dogs with that patch, that graphics patch that you can download,
Yep.
and the fucking rain looks fucking amazing.
Dude.
And I played that game on PC and it was like, I'm going back to consoles.
Yeah, right. You never want to go back.
Consoles, forget it. It's over.
Did you see the water in Bioshock? Like right when you walk in for the first scene, on the bridge you're walking. Did you see the water? It looks like a fucking puddle that you would see anywhere. It's amazing. Yep. And it's that kind of thing. I'm like, I'm never going back. Unless I have to go back to console, I'll never go back.
Unless I don't have a choice
Right.
and it comes out only for consoles. Fuck that. I'm never even remotely touching a console game that can be played on PC.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more.
Fuck that. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna wait. Some games, come out like 3 or 4 months after on PC. I'm saying fuck that. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna fucking wait.
I know. Believe me, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna play other stuff in the meantime. It's too convenient. It's better. I know people out there like probably listen to this and go like, "Fuck you."
They will. They will say "fuck you," but you know what? Fuck you. Because
you rich.
Right.
Fuck you.
It's not like we're not hating on the console. It's just better, way better, to be on PC. It's just way better. I'm sorry, it's the fucking truth. It's way better to be on PC. Way better.
Yeah, you motherfucker. If I come to your house tomorrow morning with a fucking PC that you can use to play video games, you're gonna fucking thank me and play your video games on your PC. You're gonna forget about your fucking consoles.
You're gonna be shocked. First off, if you've never seen PC games, you're gonna be shocked. And then you're going to be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. YouTube videos and go, it's not that better.
Right.
It's like, come on.
It's just so much better. It's so much better. And anybody that says otherwise is ridiculous. I mean, it's just...
Yeah.
It really is.
Get rid of it until you've seen it live, on a PC that can run, games on the PC that look actually much better on consoles, but you don't really know until you've seen it. But I guess not everybody's going to be able to see that, so
Right.
So anything you want to talk about? Anything else you want to talk about? Because it's like 2:30 over here, and I'm getting really fucking tired.
It's 3:30 a.m. where you at?
I'm 2:22.
Okay, I'm about same for me. So I guess we're on the same time schedule.
Yeah, we are.
Good.
So you want to talk about something else, or we wrap this up?
I would say, if we had anything to wrap up, that your story about the fucking internet chick was badass. That was fucking awesome. I will absolutely think about that story from time to time. It's in my head now. Now I have that. I will think about that. It's awesome. If I had anything else to say, it would be buy a fucking PC. To anybody out there who's questioning that and has the means, fucking don't even worry about the questions. You go get a PC. If you have the ability, go get a fucking PC. Don't look back. Buy your PC Parts Picker. .com is a great site to build your PC and kind of, put your parts together. It's a great site. There's ratings, all that kind of thing. It's an amazing site. Price points, all that stuff. It's great. I'm not even plugging them. They're not paying me. I'm just saying they help me, and they're fucking great. They're amazing. So do that.
Recommended that you get a PC, play your games on PC, and some fuckers out there are gonna hate on us when they're saying that, but you fuckers haven't played games on PC.
You haven't. Nope.
You'd play a game on PC and you'd be like, oh my god, they were right.
You'd be fucking shocked. And anybody that says otherwise doesn't know or hasn't experienced it. Sorry, that's the fucking truth.
Yeah.
Any other way is
And
ridiculous.
exactly. And play Bioshock Infinite
On PC.
on PC. Again.
Yes, and play Bioshock Infinite. If I had to...
If there,
Go ahead.
games that mark generation, that mark, the games that are landmarks in a generation, Bioshock Infinite is one of them.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. That's a fantastic point. It's an amazing game that everybody should play.
Yeah, one of my friends just tweeted that he's close to finishing Bioshock Infinite. Ben, a guy that listens to us regularly, he says that he's, I'll quote his tweet, he says, nearing the end of Bioshock Infinite, shit is hitting the fan big time.
Dude, I can't wait till you see the end, and then you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked by a few things.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much by the ending, the actual ending, but much more so by what happens right before that. There's a couple things you can be like, oh my god, this is incredible. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as you get there.
Yeah.
You're gonna know.
I mean, I don't want to finish the game.
But,
I mean, it's fucking amazing, but I've heard a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of positive stuff about the ending. I cannot wait how it plays out. I cannot see how it plays
you're
out.
gonna love it.
It must be fucking amazing.
You're gonna love
I
it.
mean,
You're gonna love it.
The game is amazing. So I really can't wait to see how it goes. But if you have not played Bioshock Infinite and you are a fan of video games, do yourself a favor. Go get that fucking game. Play it. It is amazing.
I completely agree. Go get it, guys. If you haven't played it, go get it. It's good.
You don't have to have played Bioshock 1 or 2.
Right.
It's really a completely different story, so
yeah.
Go out.
Yeah.
Go out and get Bioshock Infinite. It's really worth it.
I agree.
Try it out. It's really great. And I guess, do you have anything else to add, or do we?
I think I'm good, man. I just want to, thank you guys at United Games Podcast so much for having me on. I really appreciate it, Dennis. You've always been a great friend for a long time.
Thanks, bro.
And I really appreciate it, buddy. You've always been a great dude. So that's it.
Darren's.
And Darren too. Always been a great dude. All you guys are great. So.
Good guys.
You
guys all
good
around.
podcast.
And,
listen to more, guys. Listen to more podcasts. They're good.
We wish to everybody to find that little internet chick that's gonna come up and, and just pop out of nowhere. And I really wish I would know what happened to that girl.
You and me both. I would love to hear.
That's a couple of years.
That'd be great.
Who knows what the fuck happened to her? And I don't want, I wouldn't want to hook back up together with her, but I just would like to know what happened to her.
But you would fuck her then, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think
You wouldn't?
It was a lifetime thing.
Well, she's what now? How old do you think now?
She was my age, so she would be probably in her 40s.
She's probably still hot, though. She was a model. I bet she's probably still way fuckable. That would be fucking interesting if she had, like, kids and shit. You'd be like, oh, totally fucked you when you're in a whore.
She's still 98 pounds.
Or if she's still doing it, yeah, that'd be great.
But I wonder, I don't think she listens to podcasts, but whatever.
Not, but yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to say number, but whatever.
So, that's such a great story, dude. I'll never forget it. Great story.
You guys enjoyed this impromptu podcast. Thanks, Jarret. Thanks for coming on and drinking out and fucking around on this podcast. I really when I posted this, I'm like, fucking hope Jarret sees this, and I hope
Dude,
he answers.
I'm so glad that you that you thought of me, and I'm so glad for you to have me. Thank you so much. And again, drunken stuff, always great in my opinion. And
Yeah.
you are one of my favorite people in the world. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate you coming on. And same goes for you, dude. I fucking wish like every fucking day I would be like fuck. I hope there's a fucking video again in his fucking beer and doing his thing and his fucking video and all that. Like I'm like fuck. I wish back to that day, but those
You're
times.
too kind, my friend. You know what? Banking on you saying that, I will try to do that. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
You know, we should do like a little friendly or something. Like
Absolutely.
you, let's fucking do voice then, and you do your podcast, and we do like you do one, I do one.
Dude,
You show
I'd
me.
absolutely do that. If you're up for that, I'll do it.
Fuck yeah, let's do
All right.
it. Let's fucking. I'm gonna do one this weekend. I'm gonna get out my cam. I don't know where the fuck it is, but I'm gonna find it somewhere, and I'm take it out doing a fucking podcast.
You do it, and I will absolutely do that. I promise you, my friend.
Yeah, we need to get back and get fucking whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened in GameSpot, whatever the fuck happened to that fucking website, but
Yep.
we need to do something.
That was
whatever.
a great era, and I'm glad to be a part of it, and especially part of talking to you all the time. It's great. It's great stuff, dude.
All right, dude. So thanks everybody for listening to our rambling.
Yes, thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
2 hours and 40-something minutes. So thanks a lot, people, and we'll catch you later. So see you there. Thank you.